Should I talk to you, Psycho?
I am talking. Holy crap.
Worse? Was it worse?
I'm guessing.
Hello, is it worse? Very much. Is there a push to talk option?
I really didn't think you even needed to say that it was worse. I took the holy shit as it was worse.
Hey, maybe he just had to take a really bad shit. You never know.
To the point where we reach deity status?
Yeah.
I've had some of this.
I have too. You know you're doing it when you're gassing yourself out of your own house.
No. See, at that point, you need to go see a doctor because you should have used the bathroom well before it reached that putrid state.
Hey, sometimes you don't know till it happens, man.
So I go to the neighbor's house.
Eat more fiber.
Hey man, sometimes fiber don't help you either.
So she pisses again, Psycho?
Test.
Well, she's got vines
Still there.
over our backyard, over our fence.
Uh-huh.
On our side. I'm not worried about it. Again?
Test.
She's
A little better. I can still hear myself.
Double check your settings, because nothing's changed on my end.
You do the vines you got rolling in the fence. I need you to, Bob, Michelle's dad would like for you to
It
cut them
shouldn't be anything on my side.
She's like, screw me. She's like, well, they're not my vines. Well, they're. She's like, I trimmed that vine. Well, they're not. They're coming.
Echo
over your
cancellation.
fence. They're not growing out on my side, so they have to be on your side. My, yes, you're.
Hello.
Oh, so you want to start a war with some vines? What are you talking about? I'm just asking. War. No, you
Sounds like your neighbor
But
is my neighbor.
actually, I think it is a little better. So I have to talk silently.
You want to
No.
say you don't want to go and do that because you won't, because you can't do it.
War is what I would have said.
I'll take care of the
Of course I
vines.
might.
I'll pour some gasoline on some diesel on it and see what happens.
As I walk away, I'm like, you fucking crazy ass bitch. She's like, I can hear you. Hope you can. I'm not
I
saying
hope
what
so.
the hell.
I said that out loud on purpose.
That's
So
all.
Top Psycho is still
I didn't
doing
want
it?
you not to hear it.
Test.
What was that for myself?
It's still doing
I'm
it.
hoping you hear me. Alexis is with me, start laughing. What the hell?
Try again, Psycho?
Test. Still there. I don't know what's going on.
That's why you sit there and come over there and you sit there and these ones on the top, and you just flip it over to her side.
So talk again, Psycho?
Test. Hey, it's better.
Beautiful. Alright.
Right now.
Hey, suggest names, please.
No, we just walked.
Oh.
Rick.
I just want to play D&D.
And my wife is like, why are you always happier when you're leaving? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're happier when you leave. I'm like, I'm going to go play a game. And I love. Am I supposed
I'm going to recommend something to you. I'm sure you know this. You've been married all along in my record, but they don't like when the answer is because I'm leaving. Found that out a few times. Tested it more to verify.
No.
They don't like that answer.
I'm playing a game that I love.
With
Why
the
would I
DM,
be happy about
I
being
agree with Steve that I don't like it, but I keep saying it.
It's funny though.
There's a problem
The
somewhere.
response is funny. The reaction is funny.
I'm like, I don't get it. It's not that I'm depressed at home.
I am.
Can I write
I think
something on
he's reacting this way because we just found out that somebody at the band boosters
Everything went quiet.
All right. So last we left off, you guys were continuing away from Florence to Pipler. You guys had finally arrived at Pipler, and were met with pretty much what you guys were told you were when you guys left Florence. A town that did not want anything to do with you guys, did not want you there, did not trust you being there. They weren't outrightly hostile, but they were very much untrusting of your presence. Very weary of your presence there.
Hopefully we gave off the right vibe as we just...
You guys were very nice, very cooperative, adhered to all the rules, which definitely helped. Got some help from a dwarven woman there to fix your cart that had been badly damaged by an attack on you from harpies. And once she fixed it, you guys called back your gnomish friend, bought some more goodies from him. And
I didn't think. There's a lot of things I wanted.
had a couple things on layaway. Some people bought some things. Overall, had a good time with him. He was a little annoyed that you guys called him back because he had just gotten home, but also said his wife was being a bit of a pain in the ass. So he was sorry with that. So with that, he told you that he was going to go check his friend to see if his friend. He was going to check to see if his friend was at the hero there, because he had a friend that was buying out a shop in the area, and if he was there, he was going to be able to teleport back home.
I think we need to get a whole lot of extra money and just go with the hero there.
We could always go last time. This is a new one. It may not be as much.
Let's finish this and then we'll see if we can find a hero there. Maybe there's a hero there that's not in this town that hates us.
Well, this is going to be nearest one for like a mile.
Probably.
We're in a country that hates you, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you guys made your way through. You were escorted out. Ben Kai you guys all saw off in the distance a large black metal building. Ben Kai was curious what it was, asked if he could see it, and their response was sure. And they teleported inside of it. You have to look around, experience it, and then got the fuck out. As he got zipped out.
Zipped out.
Took 1 point of damage, man. That was the biggest prison in the world.
Got zipped out just enough to keep you in line, but they ended up releasing you back out because you weren't meant to be there. Found out there was an adventurer that was there. I don't think you guys found out who it was, so. Found out that they had a prize prisoner from the era of the Chaos.
No,
Was it in-game?
he mentioned in-game. He didn't say who.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You guys didn't find out who it was at in-game. So yeah, with that, you guys left as you were asked to.
Josh is looking at it.
I don't remember what I said it was. I'm trying to remember.
Was this the town with the orphanage?
No.
Just that you're going to.
So with that, you guys hit the road with your carts and headed up the mountains into Glicsville, hoping to find a cure for your dear friend Jim, who has now dropped back into a comatose state. After being awake and able for about a day or two.
He wanted food.
Yeah, he was starving, was very lost and confused, but was awake and happy, and then just has now relapsed and is back to being comatose.
Serena's assistant only lasted for a day or two.
Yeah. She warned you she wasn't sure how long it was going to last,
No.
but yeah. But he does seem noticeably warmer. Instead of being cool to the touch, he seems to have some blood still pumping properly.
Good thing.
So,
I want to go back to making my little icicles from my crossbow, putting them on his forehead.
I know you said you need one. Please.
Yeah, keep Jim with Psycho. His card.
Yeah.
I said most of the same.
yeah, so you guys.
Onward.
Onward and out.
What kind of day is it?
Brings me back to my
I'm
childhood.
gonna leave.
Hearing an old Christian song.
Late afternoon.
Onward, Christian song.
Go ahead.
Something's definitely dead now. Thank you.
Sorry. That's a couple orders.
At least there.
I say we keep going. How far away from Glicsville are we? Not that far.
Yeah, we need to get the Glicsville. We gotta fix
Hopefully.
Jim. Hopefully.
You guys are 2 days from Glicsville.
That's enough. Keep traveling.
Plug away.
Plug
away.
the mountains.
Hopefully the harpies stay away.
Luckily, with being in this close town, it doesn't seem to be too treacherous of a journey. It's just up the mountain a little ways. First day goes off that issue. You guys make camp. And who's on what watch?
I'll take the first watch.
We'll want to be on all watches.
I'll take mid watch.
I'll take no watches. And
I'll
let
take
Bacon
second watch.
And then you need a third watch, Cal.
Okay, I'll take third watch then.
There for the mid watch, aren't you? When it's completely
Peter's
dark.
watch.
I'll take third watch.
So I'll take third watch.
Oh, never mind. Well, we have more than one person on watch.
We
Okay.
have a lot of people.
It's always better to have more people at
Yeah.
the
I'll be on third watch with you.
early watch because that's when most things are going to strike more often than not.
Alright, so as you guys watch as you go through, it's quiet. Jim seems to be whatever form of stable he's in currently. He doesn't seem to deteriorate throughout the night. Early in the morning, third watch roll perceptions.
Which watch?
Third.
23.
15.
One sec.
23.
I think on the second watch, Cal.
I thought I said I was on third. Okay, whatever.
Well, I said they needed a third, and then everyone else said they'd take third, so you could stay second.
Because second,
Okay.
it's your time zone.
So you see coming down the road from the mountains, a small cart. It just headed you guys' direction.
I need a telescope.
I'll walk in its direction with Bacon Bit at my side.
Okay.
With my kite shield up and my hand at the side where my sword is, but not drawing.
Don't strike unless they strike first.
I know.
If they strike first, beat them up.
As you approach, it's a small cart. I mean, probably no bigger than this table, being drawn by a single donkey with 2 smaller humanoid figures on the cart. Look to be halflings. The one on the right, the passenger, his hand goes down into the side. The one on the left, his hand goes up as his hand also goes down to the side.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Hold.
We mean no trouble.
As do I. I'm on the watch for my party. They're all sleeping. If you're a traveler, you may pass through.
Okay.
I will escort you.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
Doesn't seem that way, but okay.
The translucent pig may be a little disconcerting.
Giant man, translucent pig, big shield, readying a weapon.
Right?
There's
Just on watch, sir. Just on watch.
Maybe his hand goes back down to the reins, and the donkey continues riding down as both their hands stand on their hips.
Safe travels.
And they make their way past and down the mountain.
Being young like a child.
Sorry, I can't have it on here because I found out that any sounds that come from my laptop streams directly to the stream.
Yep.
So Facebook's like dinging full volume into the stream, Discord dinging full volume.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, that thing is janky. Your broke ass laptop, you broke ass out.
You're not supposed to drop computers.
Or drop on computers. So yeah, you guys, the rest of you on watches this cart pulls past you down the road and disappears out of sight. But with that, everyone comes to wait. Which was about 2 days, or sorry, not 2 days.
1 day.
About a full day's travel. You should reach up at the end of the night if you push.
As long as we don't encounter anything that's going to
I'm a good
scare us.
deterrent. I scare lots of stuff.
Say my morning prayers, get things ready. Say a special prayer for Jen.
I'll also pray for Jen and ask for the God of War to be with us all.
Roll of religion.
8 plus 3.
Oh, me too. Sorry, that's just on. Yeah. Sorry. $19. Plus something.
You just feel your prayers. Feel like your prayers fall on yours. Yeah, you just make your way traveling. Anyone doing anything while you guys are traveling or just pushing?
Gotta save clicks.
Because I'm writing.
As you guys are making your way through the mountains, the merchants are grumbling and bitching and complaining. You hear the leader not outwardly objecting, just complaining that this is another detour. More time off from their delivery window.
You can deal. Our party member needs help.
Dylan,
You're getting it.
I'm Dylan, doesn't mean I gotta be happy about
I
it.
don't think we're given an exact time delivery.
Not one in the wayside and out on personal errands again. I'm Dylan, just doesn't mean I'm happy about it. I got deadlines to make.
We'll get you there. I was like, trot past the first card. I'll make you there.
The second day goes off that issue as you see a few signs that say Ridgeland's 2-day journey up, but the name Ridgelands has a slash through it. And the sign seems to have just grown dirty and covered in grime.
It says Glicsville now.
No, because that's Glicsville's off.
Oh,
First line's right there.
gotcha.
You guys make your way up and you come to a spot where the road T-junctions. And there's a sign that says Ridgeland straight ahead, but Ridgeland begins crossed out. And Glicsville's written above it. And you can see the sign's torn out of the ground. It's kind of twisted and leaned against the rock, pointing the opposite direction now. Or not opposite, but pointing the other direction. You guys follow the signs and eventually arrive to the edge of Glicsville. With no map link to it.
About to say.
Please hold
Although the
on.
picture was supposed to be depicting it on fire, which I would have assumed as the accurate description after
We're just
the
looking at
original party.
Well, Glicsville's actually all
First
intact.
signs you misspelled.
Oh,
You're missing the space.
please hold while I fix my stupidity, please. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you fix that? My stupidity? Not all the way, but I can fix the bit here that I messed up. Right now. Not fun. It's just okay.
If anyone wants bacon or pickle flavored sunflower seeds, feel free.
Okay.
This what? Where?
I have a pound.
Oh, I forgot to do MER.
Want some sunflower seeds?
MER. CENARIES.
CEN.
ARIES. Because if it's mercenaries, you don't have to Y, you have to do a long spell.
There we go. Alright, let's try that again. You come to a small little village of Glicsville. You see a few people wandering the roads. And at the front of the road you're coming, there are 4 guards, 2 on either side. The 2 in the center sides have their spears across the front of the road as you guys start to approach. You go, halt, travelers, business.
We're looking for a healer.
I'm looking to make donations to towns that are in need and rebuilding.
To the church.
I'm pretty sick.
We do not have a temple to screen anymore. That burned with the rest of the village a few years ago.
Any priests or any
We have one. And he points, the one on the left points directly behind him. You can see right behind him. The only thing that kind of stands out in the city that just seems to be carved from gray stone is a large, luxurious tower that seems to be part of the same thing. It just stretches far above everything else. We all serve that temple there. There should be find help in there.
Thank you.
Is there
Don't cause any trouble, and there won't be any trouble for any of you. We've had enough relocating for a lifetime.
Are there any places in town that could use a little bit of donations of money?
Everywhere. The children on the edge of town.
I will go there. Thank you, sir.
Safe travels. So to the temple first.
I tried one. Apparently children haven't had enough relocating. So apparently children haven't had enough relocating.
I'm gonna make my way to the orphanage.
Oh, that's on the wrong one. God damn it.
Quit taking it. On his best
Do
behavior.
you know that picture? That picture has no bearing on this thing.
But it looks like it has bearing.
I got it on the wrong building. So you get to the temple.
Did you ever make a priest for that?
Don't have direct priest for it. So you enter the temple, large open space. You walk in and the floor looks to be painted like the night sky. Scrolling, you can see stars and constellations, but it seems to move and shift. Yeah, it seems to move and shift like it's the night sky you're looking at. The pews are empty. There's one man at the front, standing at the podium, in long, dark red robes.
Do I recognize?
Roll religion.
What's your okay?
Elven, long, dark red robes, full, long, black hair.
Can I get the kitchen light off?
Oh, you should light off, please.
All I see is a large bar of light. There we go.
Looking at the symbols and stuff, it looks to be Terradis. Terradis. Terradris.
And
That is the god above all gods. He's
Allfather.
Yeah, he's the Allfather of the gods. The creator of the world and everything. He is the god. Very few actually worship him. He's been known to be petty but fair. And is just kind of typically left alone and
So Zeus.
seems to favor and push for balance, but not in the good sense of it. That it must be evil to be good and good to be evil.
The quintessential coin.
Yeah, he's very much true, honest, perfect balance. That it said that he's behind when things are too good for too long. That there has to be chaos, otherwise people get too comfortable, too relaxed, and they can't control when something does go wrong. And the same with the other way around. If things are too chaotic, too in turmoil, that his hand will guide it back to the balance that is needed.
Sometimes he got his need to worship nurse.
So you walk in, like the floor's kind of strong,
I'm
there's a
assuming-
stone wall.
Serena's finding the down for him.
Yeah, it's just like for Serena's good with you.
The further god.
Yeah, and any even lesser gods or gods that conflict with her, she understands that.
Respect to them.
Yeah, you still have to show respect, especially if you're in their home. Openly worshiping them outside of their home is different, but
That's what I
once
thought.
you enter a god's home, she understands that the proper thing is to pray to them and worship.
That's what I
them.
assume.
And I don't think
Some gods
Serena's
are
gonna
jealous.
create a quest of go kill this guy's priest.
Some gods are jealous little bitches.
Yeah, she's
That's Aaron saying that. Moody.
All the priests are robes.
That was Aaron saying that.
All the
Moody.
priests are dark robes.
yeah, long black hair.
I don't piss off some god.
Yeah,
Old.
gotta pray.
Greetings, child.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Temple of Terradis.
I'm gonna bow to whoever the appropriate respectful gesture is. Father,
Greetings, child.
I've come for your assistance. I am a follower of Serena, and one of my companions, he was also a Serenite? Follower of Serena.
Serenite?
Serenite. He has been marked by a most foul demon. Tiamat the dragon.
Ah, yes.
I've
heard her followers were on the rise again.
Yes, one of her followers not sacrificed him, but marked him for Tiamat.
Bring him and the rest of your friends, and we'll see what we can do.
Go up to the car.
All of us?
Pick Jen
What
up.
do you tell them?
The priest said, come on in.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Do you want to know, John?
Be respectful to him. He worships the Father of all gods,
The creator of
the creator of everything.
It is welcome. May the balance of Terradis be with you. Hey.
you.
God.
I'm sorry, what
Quick
was your name,
scan of the
Father?
room.
How should for you?
Father is good.
Here's my friend.
Poor fellow. He takes me, goes, follow me, and he leads you guys into the back room through
He's been
a
through
small
lot.
door here. Past, you see rows of bookshelves, little tinkering
That's
tables,
good. I wanted to know what was
large desk, and he lays them out on a cot table sort of thing.
Examining table.
And he holds them and begins chanting.
I don't know what's behind on those bookshelves. I don't know what the books carry.
He begins kind of pulls out a couple, pets him down on the table, walks back to the desk, pulls a couple instruments off of it, and start waving them and poking and prodding. Your friend has been through a lot.
Yes, he has.
Please help him. The heart is so good.
And he's-
Can you help my friend?
He seems to be lost, staring at him for a moment, and just, interesting. When did you say this brand appeared? About a week, 2 weeks now.
Couple weeks.
Just a
A
week
week or two ago.
Interesting. Well, I've got good news and bad news. Well, not bad news, annoying news.
Okay, knowing news first.
You guys probably wasted a trip here.
Shit.
Well, no, the good news is that I can fix them, but so could probably any other temple at this point.
We took him to a temple, then
They didn't want to.
They turned us away.
Well,
They failed.
yeah,
they
said
probably
we
couldn't at the time, but seems to be a recent development in your friend's condition, to put it nicely.
didn't give up on him.
No, she didn't give up. She still wants him. That I'm going to stop to sever. But, as you know, being a holy man, as your friend here,
That's
Steve,
Yes.
your laptop. Oh,
Your
wait. That was weird.
you good?
One screen froze, the other one didn't.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. Yeah, as you know, they require vessels to do their job for them because where's the fun in that if they could do it themselves? So this mark came from one such creature, a little, much like your friend here, a little kobold. Not this one, but
Right.
a white kobold marked your friend. Yeah, kobold.
Huh?
Kyle's a kobold.
Oh, hit. I thought you were motioning to Jim.
No.
Sorry.
Kyle's a kobold.
Thought you were
Wasn't
motioning to
me,
Jim.
I swear it wasn't me.
One white kobold.
It wasn't you. There's a little white kobold that marked your friend.
That's what I heard.
But it's maybe better for you guys to see this. Gather around, join hands. This should be fun.
This should be fun.
So you guys all join hands. You join hands at the end. He begins chanting as well, and you all feel that familiar teleportation yank you've all felt before. As you feel like you're dropping on a roller coaster, your stomach just gets sucked down, and you feel the wind rushing past your faces for what feels like 30 minutes, an hour, before it just stops abruptly. You guys are about 30 feet up in the sky, looking down over a field. Mostly desert, sand, but a single road carves through the field heading from north to south. And you see, in one direction, a band of 4 walking south and a band of 3 headed north. You guys watch as they come together. The image kind of gets clear, and you see the band of 4 is a white kobold, small white kobold, large kenku, like seems to be standing on 9 feet tall,
So he's giving us our target.
a half orc, and a human in a cloak, and then a cloaked figure and a woman and a child, which you all recognize the 3 figures as people you guys had seen on the road leaving Florence.
That we're gonna give us teleportation?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a badass.
They were offering you guys gifts before he was annoyed and decided that he wasn't going to deal with you guys.
This is the
He
badass.
also
part.
attempted to check
It's
on
not my
James.
fault he's a little bitch.
What?
It's not my fault he's a little bitch and couldn't handle some talking.
So yeah, you guys instantly recognize the 2. You guys instantly recognize the woman and the child as the mother and daughter, which leads you to believe the 3rd one that's cloaked is the one you guys didn't get a good look at. being
Stranger.
the one that called himself Lucius.
Hi
Watches,
again.
no,
You
no,
said that you could help our friend.
Hi again.
Now roll persuasion.
Do we see each other? In our group?
Yeah, you can see people floating there in the space above.
Persuasion. 15.
Now I know what Nebraska's like.
You say that, and out of the 7 figures, the hooded one's hand just goes up and waves up in your guys' direction
Oh my god.
as they continue walking without breaking stride.
That's great.
He knows you were there, dude.
And you watch as the group come together. They talk for a moment. You see a raven sitting on the tall one's shoulder, fly down, land on the ground, and quadruple in size. And a large raven, kind of playing with the child. You watch as they talk for a moment. You watch as little figure Lucius hands a couple items over, sword, pulls it out. Watches they kind of trade items for a moment before you watch the kobold sneak around and take a bag out of the bird's hand while they're talking and walk back around.
He's a thief.
And you watch as the little girl starts pulling on the dad's float. You watch his head drop and they turn and start walking the opposite direction, back the direction they came from. And about 30 seconds later, the large Kenku follows. You see the other 3 standing there arguing. After about 2 minutes, they chase after. The group stops again. You guys kind of shift with the group as they move. This follows, the group shifts back. And you see it looks like them starting to argue. You can see the bird kind of lands and sets himself in between the 2 groups as the father's ushering the other 2 behind him and hands them some items.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be a
Why
fight.
did they do something stupid?
You watch as they continue talking. You can see things seem to be getting a little more agitated as the little girl is lifted up on top of the raven. The bird kind of starts to fly up a little bit. And then you watch, again, as you've seen before, the man's demeanor goes from kind of hunched over, relaxed, talking to instantly bolts straight upright, snaps his fingers, and you watch as the wife turns to smoke, appears on the bird, and the bird just instantly shoots up straight past you guys, up another 150 feet in the air above where you guys are at.
Fight time.
And as you look up, you feel air swirl around you. You watch as the hooded humanoid figure vanishes. Or sorry, not the humanoid, the other party member vanishes. Before the cloaked Lucius points at him, you see a ring of him glowing around him. Before you watch Lucius just whip his hand out, and motes of fire 10 motes of fire just slam into the once invisible creature, slamming him into the ground.
That's what's called fireball.
No, you saw 10 individual motes that were, instead of where fireballs small little beads, these were large like motes that just slam.
It's called meteor shower.
Roll Arcana. You know, when it has spellcasting, you can roll Arcana as well.
Meteor.
15?
15.
Scorching Ray.
Oh, scorching.
Not sure. Scorching Ray is like a actually, yeah, Scorching Ray.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you may have passed
Oh, why couldn't I get the second roll? That was a natural 20.
You all recognize,
17.
yeah. So all of you that look, you all recognize the Scorching Rays. You watch these orbs just slam in and impact and push him deeper into the ground. And you watch as he walks over, picks him up by the shirt like this, and slams him into the ground before they both disappear into a puff of smoke.
Don't you know to pick on people who are bigger than they are?
And then you watch as the kobold kind of looks around, watches this happen, and lashes forward and shoots a spell at the other 2 party members that are with her. The large kobold whips a strange history or perception.
Natural 20.
Can I do the 18?
Sorry, did you want to roll?
17.
Sorry? Did I want to roll?
Yeah, roll history or perception, whichever's better. To identify the item that Kenku pulls.
History or what?
Perception.
9.
All my Christian soldiers. That's the last one you said.
I know, I've just been busy. So real quick, the kobold, you guys can see that. This is what it looks like.
That's a cobalt?
Yeah.
That's
Screen on screen imagery is not
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
But
Give me a second.
She's hot.
You'll like it.
I in your face.
So you watch. So those anyone
So
that
does
roll
Lorath. You got some questionable taste.
anyone that rolled above an 18 recognizes the metallic object as a rifle. Fairly rare in the world. There's the kobold.
So
There's the rifle.
she's been involved with some gnomes.
No, the Kenku's the one that pulled it.
Well, I know, but usually rifles are gnome.
I know, but you said she. The Kenku's the one that pulled it. That's why the one thing I was saying. So you watch as he pulls a rifle, points there and pop, pop, and takes a couple shots. You watch as another spell flies and crackles. You watch as the half-orc just slowly starts backing away from everything as the two seem to be fighting before the Kenku lets off another shot from his rifle.
This is why adventurers have bad reputations.
Yes.
You watch as Kenku lets off another shot from the rifle and the kobold drops.
Too
Yeah,
bad.
I agree. She wasn't very strong.
You watch as another puff of smoke and Lucius reappears, walks over, picks her up as well by the scruff, turns to the other two. They both.
No.
Huh?
No, we're done.
Yeah. At this point, hood's fallen off, and you see a half tiefling, half porcelain mask. But the bone, you can see exposed arms are bone.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a revenant.
Yeah, you guys, another history roll. Sorry,
The Revenant.
keep making you guys roll shit.
Revenant. They have a duty. 13. They have targets.
That's
until
a
they die.
19.
17.
I don't know shit, sir. You got 2.
Okay, so anyone,
You'll know something.
Huh?
You said you don't know shit, so I said pick it up. You'll know something.
anyone above 10 recognizes, and there's a slight moment of panic that washes over each of you.
Screen froze again.
Not good.
There we go. Oh, never mind. I lied again.
Is proficient in taking out adventures that have gone bad.
Bad adventures. He hunts bad adventures. He almost got us monster turd.
So yeah, red tiefling, half his body seems to be made of bone. You all recognize instantly, and a moment of relief washes over you. Realize this could have been you.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
You watch as
So's Lorast.
again he waves his hand. You watch again as he waves his hand. Another plume of black smoke, and about a 7-foot tall, fully plate armored figure appears, walks over, grabs the kobold, shoves it in a bag, throws it over his shoulder. Before Erebor points up, and at first you guys panic. It looks like he's pointing at you. You look up, and the bird begins to nosedive. Drop off the woman and child. The child jumps on Yorick's back. Lucius Erebor looks at the other two, leans in real close. They both again hands up, take another step back as he just walks south.
Just a quick question. Does the bird lose any feathers on its deep dive?
Nope.
Damn. Let's see if I can grab it.
You guys watch as the now party of 4 begins heading south, as the other two just stand there, just conversing amongst themselves.
I was not going to take a feather off, but if one was flying through, I would have grabbed it.
With the large bird flying there, it shrinks
I
back.
don't think he'll be a. I don't think he's good to help Jim. I don't think he wants to, and I don't think we should ask, of course, or in any way try to convince him to.
And you guys once again feel that jolt as you all rush to the ground and disappear. The last thing you see, though, as you start to rush down, is Erebor turns his head and waves at you guys as you descend.
What did
Hey, next time, don't get the guy's attention, huh?
what did they say to
To the kobold?
Yes.
Oh, man, make him upset.
The priest kind of chuckles. Do you guys know Erebor?
I've heard the tales.
The
Lost
legends.
his wife and child years, decades ago.
It looks like he found them.
Yeah, he did. Took a lot of power, but he found him. The one that got roasted looked at Erebor and told him all that power, and you couldn't even protect your daughter.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Dum-dum.
he seemed to took that as a personal challenge.
He told me about that a little while ago when I got here, and he just showed us what happened.
Dum-dum.
So, the point of that, other than to show you guys, judging by your reactions, that you've dealt with once already.
Yes, we that's
It's fair, but stern.
No, look over towards.
So yeah, partially as a warning of what could have been you guys, but also that little white kobold was the one that hurt your friend here.
She's gone.
She's gone, as with her, the connection Tiamat had to this poor unfortunate soul here.
Oh, so the chain link was broken.
Why is he still sick?
Recovery?
Because Tiamat still has a hold on his soul, which that any high priest should be able to remove, hence the wasted trip. If this had happened a day or so sooner, you guys could have stayed where you were.
Okay.
No, I don't think
But-
there's any priests in that town.
The previous one we're at.
So, I can still fix this though, I just wanted to show you guys what you were up against.
How much does
Thank you very much. I knew that there was something about the fellow that he was far more powerful than he was letting on. He's very, very, very well mannered and was trying to be patient.
As a show of good faith, as a show that not everyone is angry and terrified and willing to go to war with adventurers for past crimes, as valid as they may seem to be, when we see things like we just saw.
Dum-dums.
This one's free.
Thank you.
The balance has been broken. There is gods at play here causing you all to experience this sickness you're experiencing that led this poor soul to what he had to deal with.
After you fix him, do you think you could answer a question I'm willing to pay for that?
I
I'll
will-
let you deal with that.
We'll discuss that in a minute. So, my God being the God of true, perfect balance, feels sorrow and regret at this poor one's misfortune that could have been stopped and wasn't. So, I will take care of this one for you as a show of faith.
Thank you.
And he begins
Thank
chanting,
you.
pulls out a few herbs, different metal utensils, and begins poking, making a few slices around the mark. You guys see Jim kind of wincing and twitching a bit, as you can tell it's not the most pleasant experience for him to go through, as he kind of just making slices through the symbol, essentially breaking the hold. If you all stay and watch, this takes about 2 hours of him just prodding and poking. You watch
Yeah.
anyone with
I'm making
religious
notes.
anyone with religious magic or healing notices that there's a few points where he heals Jim. As you can see, he's starting to fade from the just pain that he's going through.
The
This. Yes. Over the course of about an hour and a half to 2 hours, the mark on Jim's face just begins to slowly fade and dissipate before it's finally gone, just leaving behind scarred and cut flesh that also begins to slowly close.
It would be cool if it did. You'd fall back to his ankle.
Didn't think that at all would happen. You watch it just kind of fades and disappears. You know, so he's gonna need some rest. Can't tell you how long. I see your God's been heavily at work in his head and his heart. So her influence might, to be honest, might exasperate or speed up what's happened to him. I can't really tell you either way because I don't study her magic. You can either leave him here and let him rest here, or take him with you and continue on your way to Olobel with him.
Give him some rest.
Continue on.
One question though.
Yes.
Do you know what's going on with the creatures in the forest leading up to your town? There's some kind of rot sickness that seems to be taking control.
Yes, the forests of Eredor are sick.
They're a cure.
There is, depending on whether or not I'm right. There's a couple things that could be causing it. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it seems to be the work of a very powerful either necromancer or, God forbid, another lich at Plain Eredor. Because the last time we saw the sickness was about 5 years ago. It wasn't as severe, which worries me. The other alternative, the one I'm more hoping for, that I'm planning on looking into once things are a little more stable in this poor little village, one of the artifacts that the adventurers, the mercenaries were after, could still be here in the forest somewhere. And it may be overloaded and leaking at this point. Yes, leaking. It said that the mercenaries that crashed onto this country were bearing artifacts and just killing people to gain power. And the Erebor thought he recovered all of them, but if he missed one, it could be overfilled and leaking out its energy. which could be corrupting and cursing creatures. Because
Could it be something that the person 5 years ago had turned off?
it could be something the mercenaries did. I don't know for sure.
We've heard similar stories.
Yeah.
We've heard similar descriptions of what.
We don't have any quick way out. We got to go back through that forest. That's not pleasant.
I mean, you've got one option that's not going to be fun, and he points southeast of him out through mountain range. You go off road. Take you a little more time, but it's not going through the forest.
These cards.
Not these parts.
I'm just saying it was an option.
Nope. That's our mission. We got to keep to it. We got to finish this mission.
Do you know when past that part could fit through those mountains?
No, it's going to be hiking and shrugging and pulling. You can also, he points east. Go east. It's a shorter mountain range. Go up through the volcano, up through what used to be home. The significantly shorter mountain range that leads to a beach walk.
But I don't think the cards are going to float.
I have faith in your guys' strength. You seem like a strong group of idiots.
I'm idiots. Big deal. I resent that.
I'm average.
This seems a little uncalled for, but
Your friend got in bed with Tiamat. I mean,
you just admitted it was not his fault. You said someone tried to
fault's
sacrifice him.
a weird word. Yes.
Shut up. Not you. Him.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over towards Ben Dave.
Why is David not big? David thinks he's a big man.
David Copper.
I just said it
over
was
there.
David, not big.
So, anything else you help you guys with, or
No, I just wanted to know if you knew what was going on with that because it felt like it's something that needed to be fixed. And I didn't
It
know I
does.
had the ability.
It does, but unfortunately, not a lot of adventurers come down here. They don't, adventurers like to be treated as the powerful heroes that they think they are. So when they come into across a country that doesn't like them, they tend to steer clear.
I could care less if people treat me with a whole lot of respect. I just don't like to be hated.
I would be more thought of as a humble servant.
Look up $10 for your
Thank you, job.
I will also give her
church.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you for your assistance.
Piles on. That's a little stacked on his desk.
We appreciate that.
Maybe you guys could look into that. I mean, you don't seem to care that you're not wanted here. I mean, I'm the best. Like I said, I don't care, but
From as we've
a lot of
seen,
people do.
from as we've seen, a lot of times it's well regarded,
Strike it. Nah.
well earned.
Because there's about 10 towns here that no longer exist or exist a lot worse off conditions thanks to adventures. And as you saw, chaos follows in your path. But if you're up for the challenge,
Maybe after we finish,
I would hope-
we need to.
Chaos is good. The balance order.
it is, but and again, that's what we're all about. But there's always the tip to the scale. There's always those adventures that try to tip the scale one way or the other. And unfortunately, lately,
Look at
a
that.
lot of you guys,
We're reviewing
a lot of you guys seem to enjoy tipping the scales towards the chaos. I mean,
That's because they want something instead of actually trying to serve something.
or even those that deeply serve sometimes get misguided, and people like Samuel happen. Or
not in this world.
Samuel's in this world that Modian dealt with.
Oh,
Things go through walls, explosions happen, people die. Sometimes adventurers get a little overzealous, and unfortunately, people get hurt. Sometimes forests burn, kill one man. A lot of us, more enlightened, understand that most adventurers don't wake up and decide to court chaos. We understand that it just seems to follow you. But it also seems that when given the choice, you always choose the wrong option. Or almost always choose the wrong option. From what I've seen, you guys are trying to do better. I mean, there's been members of this particular group that has left from your guild that have blown up buildings already. Not just that. Not just the one. Had some fun in some
it. It was an
sewers.
accident.
had some fun in some sewers, and there's another family that no longer exists thanks to your group long before you. So it happens. We understand that, but
Goal is to minimize it as much as possible.
exactly, and that's unfortunately doesn't seem to be happening. So I hope that you guys go out there and you take the extreme hatred you guys are going to get as you have to go back to Pipler, through Jonas, and to Old Orbell, where it all started. I hope you can take with a grain of salt the things you're going to hear and be subjected to. Because that 5 minutes in prison is nothing compared to what some of these people want to do to you guys.
It's water under the bridge.
I want to go up to him.
Oh, no. What they have to say to me is going to be water under the bridge.
Steve, I'm gonna go up to him, empty my coin purse, and hand him 100 silver. Say thank you for saving my friend. Let's hopefully we can make a better name for us.
It was my pleasure. He takes some snacks on his desk as well. Just do me a favor. Make the right decisions.
Yes,
a lot of people are looking up to you. This little fellow here really looks up to you guys. You guys have an opportunity to do a lot of good. Just calm the chaos down. Not everything needs a sword drawn. Not every wandering group needs to be cut down.
I understand.
Make your
I take very interesting looking directly in the eye.
make your penance, make your sorrow, make your apologies where they're needed. Just know that adventurers have an opportunity in this world not a lot of regular folk do.
To do the right thing.
Yes. With great power must go. Oh wait.
That's not the Spider-Man.
So, anything else I can help you guys with today?
Well, now that you have a way of making wheels go faster.
I don't. It's kind of out of my wheelhouse. You're the god of wagons.
Nice and contra.
Can I go give money to the orphanage now?
Go over to the orphanage, they're all done. You guys go with him to Glicsville when it's fun?
And no, I'm not going to collect spawn. I'm going to give
No, that's the name of the orphanage.
What it's spawn. Oh, you don't want to laugh the whole time. I love the name of the Glicsville.
So another Glitch decided to have a whole lot of fun and didn't care about taking care of them.
On the way there, I want to buy some black chocolate candies for him. And I'm going to pass out like 50 gold.
You guys pass Glitz everyday stops and shop.
Let's sit up and say some prayers.
As you guys walk through town, you notice a lot of the buildings seem to be named after a particular mercenary.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way through.
Glitch.
The other Glitch
Yes.
bar. The Glitch nail.
Glitz is now.
Glitch is nail.
Glitz is Steve's. The Glitz house.
Traders.
Traders, that's where you guys just left.
Traders. Glitch steels.
Glitz Steeds.
Steeds.
The Glitz house.
How are the horses looking?
Healthy.
Okay, so it's not like we haven't been pushing them. Okay, good.
You guys seem to be doing well. You guys haven't been force marching much. It's been as needed.
Honestly, it's nighttime, right? So we gotta stay. We might as well stay.
Yeah,
at
it's
this
sun
point.
setting as you guys are walking through town.
Yeah, I'll get it. Walking here.
Yeah, so you
I'm
make
going to
it,
pass out chocolate candies and a gold piece to every child.
you guys make your way to Glitz's unwanted spawn, where you are met with a older halfling woman. Who introduces herself as Rosita Lightfoot in the main entryway.
Hello, Rosita. I got it.
Greetings, friends. You can call me Rosie.
Nice to meet you, Rosie.
Looking to, probably not, father some children?
I am looking to pass out gold pieces and chocolate candy to your wonderful children.
Donations are always appreciated, and children love the candy. So,
I will. Would you like to accept their donations, or am I allowed to give them a gold?
If you'd like to leave it here, we can use it to fix some things up for them.
I do want to take a look at the children and see what shapes, what condition they're in.
You guys have got about 10 minutes before it's time for them to go to bed, though. It's getting late.
Okay.
But she stands up, makes her way over to the door, lets you guys in. Go and wait here. She points to the large dining room table. And children, company! You guys watch as about 20 children come in out of different areas, different play areas. People come out of the restroom. And there is a wide range of races. You recognize Asimars, gnomes, a couple goblins, halflings, elvins.
I want
Yeah.
to know, does anybody look like a promising adventurer? Like they have the capability.
Insight. Or unless, hold on, I'm thinking. It's insight.
Yeah, probably.
It's deeper than just looking at over though. Because perception is usually visual.
Yeah, well, it's one of my
I
skills.
was debating between investigation and insight. But insight looking for the intent and the
24.
hidden stuff. So you look over as the children begin to kind of line up, and as Reginald
Yes.
starts handing out candy to them, all the faces start lighting up. You kind of just watch and see how they each move.
The gods love each and
And then making your way through, and two stand out to you. One that looks like a goblin, or is a goblin child, and one that is a gnome child. Both seem to, it's hard to pinpoint because no one's even really figured out
They
what
just
it
seem to
is,
have some kind of aura.
but they seem to be a little hardier, a little more.
What's the adoption process like?
Fill out an application, pay a small fee, and we do a little bit of digging. We have some of my mystic friends look into you a bit, and if we like what we see, we set it up for you.
I'd like to adopt the goblin and the gnome.
Okay. Are they going to have a suitable home?
They will have a suitable home when we get back to our guild hall. I think they would make great adventurers, hopefully be able to do good deeds in the world and not turn into the darkness that is abounding around.
Come with me. I'll lead you back a million entry way to the table and pull out two little booklets of information. It has them to you and has you fill them both out. Okay.
And how much do I need to put down for the investigation?
5 gold each child.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just don't really give children to adventures. Because it's not just you and your family that's going to be around it.
I'll be around and I'll take care of it. That's not more anything.
She just may the gods watch over us. Give me a few hours, and you may feel all of your friends that you're with may feel some prying at the back of your minds.
Trying.
Do not project it, do not block it out, as that will be an immediate denial.
No.
I don't think I can.
Don't try. You'd
I
be
can't
surprised
do that.
what you guys can do when you try.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But give me midday, maybe late evening tomorrow, and I'll have an answer for you.
Willing to wait.
And she continues, goes through your paper and starts writing notes and stuff. After about 15, 20 minutes have passed, she calls, bedtime!
Okay, what's my bed? Oh, never mind. I gotta go.
Wonderful time with you children. Enjoy your sleep and have a blessed night.
So you see a couple of them cram into bed together, as kids just flutter to the beds.
Oh, Lord. Way too many kids for these beds. We should take these.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not take.
Adopt.
Let me change my phrasing because it could be misconstrued improperly.
I just don't know how safe it is to keep children with us.
They seem to be really sturdy and hardy.
We
Not
can
planning
keep
on
them
putting
tucked
them
in there
into
with
the
Fido.
front line.
It's not really gonna make them fight or nothing.
So what's everyone else doing? Or what are you doing? Are you with them right now?
Honestly, I think
Well,
we
I'm
need
not
to create a
Eating.
school that raises the kids right instead of bringing in adventurers
That was the point of
for
the guild.
teenagers.
Yeah,
That was the goal of the
when they
guild,
haven't
was
been
to
taught.
get them early and fix it.
But they're coming in as teenagers or 20-year-olds.
Guild's
There's
still-
already some mentalities in play.
Yeah.
So
The guild's still new, so they're trying to get the names where people
so
feel.
I'm serving the need of the guild.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yes.
So again, you see a
Arguing against me, Serena.
lot of names say Glitz, a lot of buildings say
I'm not
Glitz on them.
That was Aaron wondering.
All seem to be cut from similar style. A lot of odd looks from people and children getting pulled away from usual wandering the streets.
Because you're a robot.
They're just not everyone seems to be terrified, but there's still a lot of fear and a lot of just general unease as a veteran. Huh?
back.
People, when you wave, they wave back, but it's just the fact that there's this heavily armored man walking the streets.
It's not armor. Man.
Oh no, I'm armored.
Actually, I'm putting most of my weaponry actually in the sack when I'm in town.
So you're not having that brand.
So there's nothing on me except a bag, and I'm wearing like regular clothes.
I would like to change into my dress robes and put my holy symbol out and only have my longsword underneath my robe and no armor.
I'm gonna look exactly the same.
I do have some armor on.
So you guys make your way through the town.
You
Say your prayers, read out your prayers.
I stay for a while. Do prayers and I get. Is there? I'm going to talk to the father again. Is there a hoteling or a tavern?
Besides, yes, the Glics house, north end of town.
What's with the look like an ask?
This is not the campaign with the annex.
I don't. This town's not old. Glicsville's only 3 or so years old. It used to be Vigilance. About another half a day's walk up the mountain the way you guys were headed was a very good, nice, large city of Vigilance. We had the protection of the gods on our side. Several gods had come together and given us a seal over the archway that entered our town that kept the volcano dormant. Safe, we knew that if we needed it, the gods would protect us and we had ways to stave off intruders. Unfortunately, we didn't know those intruders were going to come disguised as adventurers. They came, they destroyed the sigils, prayed to long lost, long forgotten gods, and cost us our city. And in a great heroic act, one of them offered to pay to relocate us after they destroyed our city, on the condition that we named the city and most of the buildings after him.
Which I assume is Glics.
Yes, and out of fear for our safety, we have complied. But it is stupid. And I hope that goblin got what he deserved when Erebor found him.
That goblin deserved.
I don't blame you at all for your side. That's very. It's again, ventures should do what's needs to be done for the right reason, not
Yes.
to have a town named after them.
Unfortunately, from the rumors I hear, he's one of the 2 that got away. 3 that got away. And is now mayor of his own little slice of hell in another mountain range north of us.
We'll be sure to burn it down if we come across it.
He's not
But
there.
for the
Very
right
luckily,
reason.
he's not there.
But for the right reason.
Shut up.
Where do you guys stay?
I smell his smell on your friend here. Jim's been there. To the Hobbs Grove, I believe it's called.
Who been there?
The party has, I don't remember which members of the party were there for it. You should have been. Yeah, you've been with Jim. Hobbs Grove is where you guys fought the undead and met Glix. You guys met Glix, went through the whole underground dungeon. He was the main contact for the quest once you arrived there. He gave you guys a choice between a sum of money or 6 treasure troves.
Oh,
Yeah, shows the treasure.
okay.
Yeah, that was Glix. So you guys met Glix.
Did you give us his name?
Yeah.
I recall, of course,
He was very loud about his name.
I'm lucky to remember me.
Very loud. Though.
Very loud and proud of being King Glix, the mighty Glix.
Sounds all right.
Yeah, last I heard he was
I think I met
Mayor.
this individual. He calls himself King.
yes, crown and all with his good friend the chicken. They also tried to pet and charge him into the town.
We did meet.
Be careful. Huh?
What town by chance?
What do you mean?
What town by chance?
What time what?
What town by chance?
What time did they pet the chicken in charge
Were
of?
you there?
Yeah.
Were you
No.
so? Oh.
Florence.
This is me being curious.
They evacuated Florence under threat of imminent attack from an army of dead goblins, and then pet a chicken in charge of the city, and were very upset when people weren't.
Amenable to the concept?
Yeah,
You guys actually listen to a chicken?
This was
What was that count?
You guys actually listened to a chicken?
There was nobody left in the town when they did that. They just wanted them alive. What? But yeah, no one was in the town when they did this. But they were very adamant that chicken was in charge once people started coming back. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of us having to name everything after him.
Why don't you guys just leave?
Well, he's not there anymore. He's now the leader of Pub Grove up north.
Hey, Jim gets to wake up. We fixed you, Jim.
Shit, house broken. Again? House broken.
Dude.
He's not going to Steve.
That'll take about another 10 to 15 minutes.
He's sitting on this chair.
The tattoo.
He's
was
shot.
shot.
He's not
The
going to
mortgage's been broken. That chick's been killed. Huh? And they broke the curse. And you're
Oh yeah, you'll have to rewatch the beginning of this campaign. Jim's better now. Cold's dead. No, Cold's dead.
got killed by somebody.
Cold and Christian's dead. Because they started off to airborne.
She got blown away. Knifed out.
Maybe
She
about
actually
shit.
does, because I was talking about
Can we turn slightly at an angle?
Yeah.
Might make it easier for Willet.
Just be careful.
But who wants to credit here on Willis? I don't know. Someone just, I mean, somebody.
Someone has to.
I'm going to see.
I'm sorry, I try to think about others before just, not just myself, so.
But yeah, no,
Sure.
do you remember the story about airborne?
Yes,
Do you remember the story about airborne?
I just draw the
The whole
line
thing
between
was trying to say
my
was
wife
one
and
daughter.
daughter, so what should I think about you?
I think
The whole thing was his wife and daughter were killed. There's one was tried dead and he was trying to bring him back.
Not good.
One of those members of the Thursday game met him the other day. He would sell that power and you can't protect your daughter. And he erased him.
And his companions. He had an ally with him with a rifle that started blowing things away.
So you have to go back and watch the beginning of the game, Will, because yeah, it was kind of just short little scripts of what happened. Yeah, it was
Some dumb shit.
it was rough. It was the actual Thursday game that happened, and so it was actual shit that
What's
went
your
down.
backwards? I remember that thing. It hurts.
So yeah,
You should look at it.
as you're talking to him, you guys hear, because you guys are going back into the main room at this point, you hear stirring from the back rooms. You're stirring from the back rooms. Oh, good. Then he goes to put his head back, and you both look as Jim sits up on the table.
Jim!
Jim!
Better,
Yay!
happy, fixed, no more brand on the side of your face.
You're free, sir.
And then you wake up Willits in this room, laying on a table right here,
Welcome back, my friend.
with Modian and a elf that you don't recognize.
What's this? This is the father that helped remove the taint of Tina from you.
Shake your hand. I'm glad you're all right, friend. He pats your head. Go out and spread the good word of Serena.
Thank you, father.
Yes, the Glics house will be where you'll want to go.
Let's go to the house.
It's the only inn in town. If you need something to drink, you can go to the Glitz bar. Or if you don't want that one, you can go to the other Glitz bar.
I love how you say that.
And
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
if you need anything made, Mrs. Nell can help you out. Looking for new horses, the Glitz steeds. Blacksmith in town, the Glitz hammer. Fucking kill that goblin if you're
I know we will.
So again, it's against my gosh.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Need to kill.
Any archers on your team? The Glix's quiver sells bows. You just need rope.
I'm not ready to side with you.
If you guys need any other bits and bobs and hacks or anything, Glix's everyday stop and shops should be open late. Please, for the love of God, bring us ahead.
Places to go.
No one here. No one here, friend. But evening service is at the beginning, so I must get back to my duties.
I'm gonna find a seat. You mind if I join your services, father? You mind if I join your services?
Everyone is welcome under Watch-wise.
Like over here, have a seat.
What are you doing, Jim? People, it's late evening. You guys are milling around Glicsville.
I'm going to the inn.
You wake up in the temple here. Some people are headed to the inn for the night, but he's going to stay and watch the sermon. So, but if you want to go buy anything, you've got money to spend that hasn't gotten used. Alright, watch the sermon. Yeah. So heading to the Glick's house. What are you doing, Ben?
Just continue wandering.
What are you doing? Smoke?
I'm going to find a place to sleep because
What are you doing, Cal?
Listen.
I got way
I'm gonna find a place to sleep also.
So the three of you make your way over to the Glick's house. Ran by Gnomish brothers, Demet and Jutar Brana. You guys walk in. Nice simple entryway leads to a single desk and chair where a small gnome, short black hair, is sitting and just kind of working at a table on something.
Okay. I'll approach the table.
Ah, customers. You here for rest or you here for something else?
Rest is cool, but I like to drink and eat food, so I hope we have that.
Well, that I will provide you with room service, but we don't really have anywhere to hang out.
I don't care. As long as I can get buzzed and eat some food and sleep.
If you want to actually drink and eat, though, the Glitz's bar down the road will be able to fill your belly with nice, warm, hot, fresh
I would
food.
like to rent a room and I'll go there.
the word glitz.
How do you think the town feels, man? Yeah, so, how many rooms do you guys need for the night?
I'll be taking one for myself.
I need one with 2 beds.
We got one with a double bed.
That'll work.
Perfect.
Come on, Laura says I have a place to
All right.
put down too.
And he hands you guys a couple
How
of
much for the
each.
night? 2 nights. 2 nights.
2 nights.
Oh yeah, we
Yay.
got to stay here for the argument. Thank you.
Yes.
Like your own hair cuts.
Hmm?
Like your own hair cuts.
Tiny top.
Tiny tots, not tater tots.
Sorry.
Tater tots are edible. That's cannibalism. That's gross.
It's only cannibalism that all you're saying were species technically. Or race, yeah.
No, if they're humanoid, it's still considered cannibalism.
So debatable.
Let's call it a golden night.
Cool. I'll take 2.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I'll take it as a golden night.
Thank you.
Can I bed with one of you guys?
You can stay in my room. You're arranging.
Okay.
On floor.
I would, but Loras has to sleep in there.
I promise I'm potty trained.
You can bunk with me because you got the bag that produces any kind of food I want. You're in.
Yes, I do.
Oh, shit, I said that.
As he says that, I go in, I pull out like a bowl of ice cream or something, I hand it to the clerk. Here you
No, I
go.
want like a bottle full of fat, delicious ale. Good ale.
Are you three doing anything else, or is you guys just turning in for the night?
Turn into the night.
I mean,
Ice cold beer in the bag.
Yeah.
As he says that, I pull out a keg of beer.
Okay. Thank you.
I have
Don't
to.
show the patrons. She wants me to go to the damn bar. This is for our room.
No, they offered because you
I
asked.
can only do this so much and it only lasted so long, so you better get drinking.
Okay, I'll get the drink.
Yeah, I don't think she minds you bringing a drink in. She's just
Okay.
having to serve you.
Oh, I got a drink.
So the three of you turn in for the night. Just wander aimlessly all night, or what are you doing? Do you go get a rope at some point, or just
And I'll get some roast from you.
After the service,
Roast and
I'm gonna go find a
potatoes.
hotel.
the church fills up fairly quickly. People in similar colored robes, similar holy symbols. Just there seems to be a lighter shade of red. He's up there. He preaches for a couple hours about the greatness of balance and how with life there must come death, with evil there must come good, and goes on for a while about the different forms of balance that God pushes out into the world. We talk a lot about doing good things and just being the positive influence in a world full of death and negativity. Yeah, after a couple hours, everyone claps. They talk for a little bit, and people begin to disperse.
thank you again for his assistance with Glicks. Damn it, with Jim and
He shakes your hand.
thank you for the shirt. It
So
was great.
shakes your hand, looks deep into your eye, and goes, "You should be all right now, friend." And you got bits of scars here that don't seem to heal, but it's just kind of cuts go across the symbol. So you're already fucked up face. You guys leave, find the same place they found, and find rooms at the same price.
Give him a gold. 2 gold. Actually, I don't know.
2 gold.
So we give him 1 gold.
Yeah,
I don't know we see
that's
it.
correct, yes. So you pay the gold to spend the night. It's good. Lots of rooms tonight, lots of rooms. I love it. It's beautiful. Or he does. He also looked at you whether you go in asking here for rooms or here for the fun stuff.
Here for rooms.
Your friend? Just a room. Damn. Alright. You guys get your key.
Thank you for the fun stuff.
No, bro.
Yeah, where do you go, Ben?
Someone asked.
Or you don't you have to do the 4-hour transfer?
Fun stuff comes
Right, you stopped a long rest at some point.
I'm a healer.
Only if I need to pick up.
Alright, so morning comes. You all awake in your rooms. As you exit, there's another, still looks similar, gnome, but different than what you guys looked at before. Ah, morning, greetings. We're off for your breakfast, but
You're not a bed and breakfast.
I like that answer better.
What were you gonna
As he
say?
says that, I'm gonna reach into my bag,
Not.
Yeah,
pull
I
out
want
the ice cream, and I'm gonna start eating.
I want some eggs. Scrambled eggs.
I may or may not have forgotten to go get the breakfast.
And then I reach in again. I give him a plate of eggs, bacon,
Well, not a bed and breakfast.
potatoes.
He said it. You heard him? He said it first. First is right, right is right. When I say so. So, bye.
So what I'm hearing is I should get a discount for the next night's stay.
You're coming back, you're coming back. Goodbye, goodbye. See you soon, see you soon, see you soon.
We did wonder.
Yes, I need to stay an extra night. I found some promising recruits for the guild. They want to start recruiting them younger so we can train them properly and not come in with misconceived and preconceived notions of chaosity.
2 questions.
Yes.
Are we taking them with us on our trip?
Yes.
How old are these recruits?
Goblin looked to be 4 or 5. The gnome looked to be 8 or 9.
Between 4 and 9.
Almost
They're-
like you feel tickling at the back of your brain.
No, like this is a bad
They're
idea.
perfectly fine. That if we can't protect a child from 4 to 9, what the hell good are we for?
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
I thought about this long and hard when you threw those questions out. That's why I had an answer.
All right. I guess I was thinking of the night also.
Oh, good. 2 gold.
That was 1 gold.
God damn it. 1 gold.
And does that come with breakfast?
Hold him before. 2 gold. 2 gold comes with breakfast. I don't know where the fuck you got this 1 gold price from.
I don't pay for food.
You chose last night.
Since I didn't get breakfast, then I guess it's still 1 gold.
I'm fine with leaving the inn, or whether they're talking to you. I will bring you guys breakfast
That's fine.
at some point.
If you don't have it, you don't have it.
Tomorrow.
You need 1 gold to leave.
I'm going to finish my project. I'm going to get the breakfast. I will make you guys eggs. You will have fresh eggs on your pillow when you come back tonight. Fresh when I put them there. Whether or not they're fresh when you get
We
them,
don't need
sounds
fresh-
good.
we don't need breakfast in our bed.
just ask for breakfast. I'm trying to be a good host.
I just
But
asked
it's
you to have
not
it.
breakfast if it's on our pillow when we come in at night. It's not
But if I
breakfast.
make it before noon, it's breakfast. It's not my fault you didn't eat it. Have you
Actually,
never had
that would
breakfast
be
before?
brunch?
Have you never had breakfast for dinner? Have you never had pancakes, the moon in the sky, your ass cheeks hanging out?
Absolutely not in that context.
You are missing out, friend. You are really. Shifting goes this is when you want. You are missing out, my friend. Ass cheek breakfast, dinner, pancakes are top notch. I turn to one right now.
You.
I'll pass on
Goodbye.
breakfast. I'll pass on breakfast.
I don't put my ass cheeks in the eggs. I have clothes on. I make the eggs. I serve the egg. I take
But
my
then you put
plate.
your ass cheeks on the
I
pan.
take my
Because
plate.
your ass cheeks pancakes,
I go
not eggs.
into my room. I take my pants off, and I eat my eggs and pancakes and syrup.
I don't want to know where the syrup's leaking.
Out of the bottle.
Thank you, my church.
You are welcome. I will have dinner ready for you guys.
I'm gonna walk
Not
out
in our
and say,
room,
okay,
please.
I need to find a place. to
Out front of your rooms.
I walk out the door.
You just walk out and
look at
see
Aaron,
Benkai out
I'm
front.
like, now I know why everything's named Glitz.
You just walk out front and see Benkai walk around the streets.
Hey,
That'd be
what do you leave us there with that guy for?
I
You feel
walked
like
into what I
poking
didn't
party
want
back
or
in your
need to
head.
hear.
A good poking and prodding or a bad poking and prodding? When is it ever a good poking and
Mental,
prodding?
mental crime.
You know what? We're all
Mental
right.
crime.
Oh,
hey, leave the
Wisdom
mental,
saving
leave
throw.
the mental
Oh, I
collections
wasn't
alone.
there.
Yeah, leave the mental collections alone.
Is that you, Serena?
No response.
Do I notice him acting weird?
You seem kind of looking in.
What's the problem, sir?
I feel something poking in my head.
Leave it alone. It's the orphanage checking in.
it's a scribe.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I've already had the feeling myself. And I was warned it would happen. You will be fine, sir. If you have something to hide, you probably shouldn't serve Serena.
I have nothing to hide. The orders warned us about playing the dangers of strangers poking your head. You never know what they're going to hit there. If someone can get your head enough to poke around and
They
So you
can
can
put
feel it?
something in there.
they can leave something in your head.
What's
Resist.
new?
I'm going to resist.
The rest
I
is
wasn't there
always
with
in
that,
there.
that whole conversation, so.
Roll wisdom saving throw.
I knew. Ooh, not sure. Yeah, sorry, Mike.
You feel the poking and the prodding, and you kind of take a deep breath and focus on it for a moment, and you feel it wash away from you.
So my total was 28 then.
And you feel it forced out. And then Jim, you feel a tickling at the back of your head. Let it go.
Yeah, I don't think you resist.
Alright, so it,
But it's not
the feeling persists for about 10 minutes before it fades. Cal, you feel a similar tickling and prodding at the back of your head.
It tickles. I let it through.
Boy, that's typical.
Do you resist or no?
No.
I ate it. I opened myself like a book to it.
Alright. Fade it. Got it.
I ate it. I ate it.
Yeah.
Scribe.
Sorry, Mike. I don't resist shit.
You focus on it for a moment before you feel it push past your mental blockades and you start tearing and prodding.
You resist, you just can't.
It's a little more
I hope it
forceful
rapes you.
as it just tears through.
Mike, I have inspiration. I'm willing to burn. You know what? I never said my number, and Mike's being asked.
You still feel it frying and poking. Did you burn a hose?
No.
So you burn your
I'm an
inspiration.
ass, but I'm not going to waste all my inspiration on people.
But you're not spread out there.
So what's everyone doing? Today is yours.
I'm gonna go back to the orphanage. I'm gonna go get some more candy. Wait,
Alright, so
hey,
I'm gonna
Psycho. Psycho.
Yep.
I need a bag of chocolate candies now.
Need a bag of what?
Chocolate candies for kids.
Chocolate candies?
Candies for kids.
I reach in and I struggle, and as wide as the bag opens, I pull out a barrel that size full of candy.
Okay, thank you. I'll take care of the kids today.
So
I'm
you go
not
back.
carrying this over. You got to carry it.
I'll carry it.
As you enter, you can hear kids playing in the back room. You view of Rosie sitting at the desk. She goes, welcome back with me.
I brought more candy. I'm bored.
All right. If you could do me a favor and let your friend know you got some issues when you leave.
Okay.
Thank you. But
I
have fun.
can resist.
Thank
I'll
you.
say that. It's fine.
And she gestures to the door and lets you go in.
Okay, I'll pass out candy and
I come
have
about
fun, kids. and
noon.
Don't get sick.
All right, kids are more than happy to play with you.
You got to eat that fast. It will expire in a little while.
Coming about
Get a
noon,
cupcake.
as you walk in, she looks a little frustrated.
Oh, like cupcakes.
Welcome back. As
I
I
have a
told you,
feeling one of my compatriots decided to.
Two tried. I told you no one should be trying or it would be an automatic denial.
They are really, really protective of somebody trying to invade their brain.
If you can bring them both in as a courtesy, as the father spoke highly of you guys, I will allow them to come in and commit to the search.
I will go out and find them. Thank you.
Which one wants to go after that?
I'm going to find that knucklehead and paranoid.
No, I didn't burn
I'm gonna wander around specifically just out of his range for a mind. All day.
Roll stuff.
Yeah.
it.
We don't go after that. Any stores? Murder anyone?
27 to find him.
Let's come back to that. She has a shop here. Top right. Portfolio of maps.
Oh, yeah. I shot that. Oh, this ass.
Oh, darn it. Sorry. I didn't hurt.
Wasn't sure going to buy these. I don't know what all Jim had. I made them very bare bones. So if you want to spend some money and buy some items, enchantments, so you can get enchantments and all that. And he just has basic ass equipment. And that's the only reason I suggested, because when I made him, I didn't make him to be played much. What? Kingo. What?
Is there another slide?
Yes, you have.
There. I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Problem is, I wrote some of it, you wrote some of it, so it's in.
I know
kind
you
of
wrote
weird.
Chambers because I do that. I don't know that from last time.
Did you look in the magic items, you look in the supplies?
Probably since I wrote this down.
Your best bet would be Glicsville Hammer. I'm sorry. This is such you bullshit though. You're mad at Dan, not me.
I'm not at you. I'll go on.
So go in, it's a large open. Show you what? A similar setup because it would be used by the same people. For that. Large open. Yeah, large open building with five dwarfs just kind of running back and forth between the pits in the back and the anvils. Ah, customer! One of them comes running up to you. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the Glicsville's Anvil.
Oh, man.
Welcome to Glicsville's Anvil, our second location, and not gonna last. Really should have read that fine print. How can we help you?
Looking for some enchantments.
Looking to kill, looking to save, looking to protect. What do you want to do?
All the
Maybe
above.
they'll save me. If not,
Yeah, I got some armor that can make you harder to murder. I got some that can bring you back from being murdered.
maybe something with words. Or I'm harder than murder, but then helps me murder.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got? What are you wearing? Give me. My name is Seven. Nice to meet you.
I set up, I'm Jim.
Takes your armor, walks over and throws it in the giant draft in the back corner. Now, for a measly 500 gold, I can make it soak a head a little bit stronger.
I'm following you.
You should have gotten more gold last time too. You feel it?
So I have, but then I used it on my clipper.
Oh, he did.
I fetched my clipper. I fetched my clipper.
So I forget how much that cost me, but I had it. I think it was like
Like $5 or something like that, I think. Yeah. Fine. For 100 gold, I can just make it to where it can be enchanted later. For 1,000 gold, whenever someone hits you, I can make you hurt them. For 5,000 gold, the next time someone hurts you real fucking bad, I can make it not hurt. For 50,000 gold, 3 times a day when someone kills you, it won't kill you. Instead, it'll hurt the fuck out of them and help you back up. For 800 gold, I can make it do puffs of elements that hurt everyone within a certain space, unless you have their fingerprints in the armor.
I'm gonna have to secure them more funds, but I will definitely harvest.
All right, well, 3 had a great pleasure serving you today. He goes and pulls your armor out, throws it in one of the puddles, and brings it back to you. Greetings, friend. All right, 2 didn't want to help you anyways. He turns and walks back to the
Thank you, though. May Serena bless you.
May Glix always watch out for you and your family.
No thanks.
You really need to finish these jobs and get the fuck out of here, guys. Mike, you leave around noon. Start walking through town. You out. You turn a corner and you think you see the back of Banter disappear around the corner.
Bing time.
You go down that road, you see it again. That happens one more time before you kind of pick up your pace a little bit, and you round a corner and you see Banter standing against the wall like this.
Bing time.
Yes.
I need you. We got guild business.
I'm not part of your guild.
Oh, then why would they scan him? He's not part of the guild.
They said you're part of it.
Party. So you don't want to be part of the guild?
At the point in time, my character is not part of it. And you
No.
get both.
Do you not want to be
Not
in the
point in time.
future?
Your guild seems to have a pretty bad rep already.
Tell you what, I'll pay you 5 gold if you come with me.
Well, I will come with you just because you asked, my friend. I wish to inform you you're not part of your guild.
We need to go find the healer. I need to get grab him too, if you don't mind.
You see him and Jim coming out of the blacksmith.
We're running away.
Hey!
No,
Anyway, roll self.
You fly off.
What's your name? What is your name? Modi? Sorry, I'm horrible with names, and I've got 3 student names in my head right now.
Sounds like Sonic Medicine.
So, Modi, if you wouldn't mind, the orphanage lady would like to have a conversation
Yeah,
with you.
let's
She
just-
wants to have a conversation with you after the father told her that you weren't such a bad guy, even though you resisted what I asked you not to.
Oh, it was just out of the blue. I mean, I need a little warning.
You out of the blue, and I told you what it was. Come on, sir. If you don't mind, this is guild
out of the
business.
So what exactly is going on? You're going to recruit children for the guild.
We see to have
Sure, not at all.
Children for the guild so that we can train them young to be
And what are they
proper.
doing in my mind?
They want to make sure that you are not going to endanger or damage the children, from what I understand.
Can you use that one bit over?
I'll do it because it helps out the guild. I don't like people going around my mind.
I get it. I get it.
Or
But
scores of this.
the father of the temple in town did vouch for you, so she's willing to give a chance of talking.
We're trying to make turtles. So.
I went the religious route.
You guys come back to Glicsville unwanted spawn.
I'm still there, dude.
Gone off of
What's up,
fucking
guys?
You guys walk in, you can hear Reginald in the back playing with children.
He's doing what to the children?
Playing with the children.
Playing with the children.
Hitting him with candy,
Hitting him with
laugh at him, playing, chasing him around.
Touching her inappropriately.
No.
He's not a priest, leave him alone.
I'm good because I was
Investigated.
No, almost might his ass. You guys walk in, and Rosie comes walking up. Ah, the two difficult ones. Welcome in. How's it going, friends? Pals, buddies?
Who's palms?
No, huh? Is it close?
This palms. Rosy palms. Rosy palms.
Where's your palms?
She kind of straightens up, and her voice kind of gets a little more stern. So, your friend here wants to adopt some children, and I'm not going to release my babies out into the world with people that I don't know shit about. So, I had a friend try.
She got sure.
The father vouches for her.
I had a friend try prying into your minds today. You resisted it. You attempted to resist it. We're going to try it again. You're going to let it happen. If you don't, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. The only reason we're having this conversation is because the father spoke highly of you. And he said that adventures weren't all bad. Today, you can prove that. Or I can just smack the ever-living shit out of you. I will not put my kids around dangerous people. We have the Jolly Green Giant back there handing them fucking candy.
Except for the Jolly Green Giant back there.
Not even candy, not candy. That's. Are you sure you got for her? She's slap people.
If you think about it, have you ever met a mother figure who was not protective of her cubs?
Touche.
So, you two stand right here. She walks over, clicks a lock on the door, and walks into the back rooms. Comes out after a couple minutes have passed.
Well, yeah, their eating time for that candy is an hour, right, Psycho?
My bag says. Where's that damn bag at? Yeah, 1 hour duration.
Okay.
So you go running back and forth. And
No, I keep telling them. I just want to let them know that this will go away in an hour.
She comes back out from the back room with two younger elven men walking behind her, both in blue, I think he's done a lot actually, in green robes that seem to sparkle a bit, each with a staff topped with an emerald. She walks out. She's also got a large walking stick as she comes, and she's making a show of
Click, click.
thunk, thunk.
You made her
Thunk.
walk all the way over here.
As she was walking out with it, she goes, and she looks at both of you. Goes, so, option A, option B. What'll it be today? Yeah. What?
I already had my little
The big option B.
All right, and she lifts it.
Option A.
Okay, beautiful. Option A or B, friend, pal, buddy.
I do suppose I would take option A.
Damn. And she doesn't suspect I'm behind her desk.
I mean, if you just want to hit someone, I'll take option B at first.
15 hit?
No.
Damn. As it just cracks and even doesn't hurt, but you feel kind of a after your impact you're expecting from this older woman. As it kind of you had to hold your footing for a moment. That felt good. She doesn't sit down and lays her walking stick against the wall as each of the two younger elvens walk up to you. This will only hurt for a moment.
If she puts a glove on and goes snap.
As they both, staff in one hand, reach out and put their palms just over your face as much as they can. And with you standing there, you watch as the emeralds on top of their staffs glow brightly for a moment and kind of start pulsing.
I want to look into the emerald. I want to see if I can see something.
Roll perception.
25.
Beautiful. So you watch as Betty Pie starts to glow and you catch quick glimpses. There's dragons, there's towers,
How the hell?
there's wars.
Who's you been involved with?
Touch your children.
You see, you see swords and blood and lots of different battles just fighting through.
That's what his character is doing. He's a freaking soldier. A bot.
You see lots of dragons flying through the sky. You see a sword hit the ground and just kind of disappear into the dirt. There's it swirls again. You see the sword again being swung as more dragons are flying around, and just lots of battles and fights before it slowly shifts. And you're on a boat. And you can see it kind of rocking. And you see them just traveling through countrysides. You see lots of children being handed candy and food and money, and lots of flashes of just different races being given gifts before another swaying boat ride, and then sitting on a cart and just traveling through familiar territory. And looking in the Modians, you see mountain ranges stretching out as far as you can see. You will take 2 points of psychic damage as you feel a lot deeper prying. It starts with that tickling, and then you feel claws start raking and prying and pulling. As it's going back, as he's watching this, you're feeling these memories kind of wash back with it. You see mountains and hills stretching out as far as the eyes can see. Families, dinners, prayers. You see visions of the goddess Serena, glowing green light surrounding her. Lots of sick people, green energy washing over them. You see a party of adventurers. You see a giant rhino cow-looking creature. You see a bunch of stone flying around you. You see heat washing and radiating as debris starts falling everywhere. You see jail cells, more boats, more overland travel, dead goblins. You see,
Who would have thought the priest would have been more violent? Jesus Christ!
He's seen some shit, man.
you see a quick flash of a goblin wearing
Sophia.
You see a quick flash of a goblin wearing a golden crown, holding a chicken.
That may really count against this whole bit.
You see flashes of hobgoblins, trolls, ogres. You see You see tents everywhere. You see a man cutting a piece of meat before he just starts getting the absolute shit kicked out of him, and left on the ground before it fades to just more overland travel. You see the Order of the Rock guild base standing in front of you. You see yourself. You see the city of Sunshield, and then you see Portside, and then traveling the path you guys came. Now, was that so hard?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Did you die?
Yeah, it was a little hard.
It's a little hard.
Didn't have to be. So, you and your friends have lived some. You guys can go. As one of them will just walk over and unlock the door.
I'm just gonna stay here now.
Yeah.
I'm already here.
Yeah.
You and your friends have lived a dangerous life. That goblin you're with been through a lot.
Yes.
Um,
Say.
that poor kobold's seen a lot.
Yes, John, it's good to say.
I've seen a lot of death and violence. A lot of innocent death. Looking at the two of you. Or you're not there. But yeah, you are there. Looking at the two of you, a lot of innocent death has happened. Lots of war, lots of violence. You really think this is the right spot for two children?
I'm
You really think you can keep children out of this?
It's
Honestly-
not so much as keeping children out of this because the world is dangerous. The
That's why
minute they're
they're here.
released, they're going to find themselves embroiled in something. But if we can give them the skills to survive and hopefully change the tide, that's our mission. That's our goal, is to change the the tide of this chaos.
So why not take them to the order now instead of traveling with them? Why not?
Because I don't have the means to get there that quickly.
Pipler does. Send them back to Pipler. Down the hill.
Right down the hill.
Why travel with them when you could send them somewhere that would be safer
That's not bad. That's
instead
not
of
a bad
on the
call.
road?
I can put them in charge with Alvin. Alvin's a very, very beneficial benefactor. Very, very honest little gnome.
I don't see these children safe on the road with you. I mean, you guys left Susie behind for a reason.
She wasn't really strong enough.
And her brother?
Her brother, that was a god who stepped in and protected the situation.
Come back tomorrow. I'm gonna compile all of this and think real hard what kind of life you want for these children that you're deciding to take with you. Because while they may have that terrifying spark that you all have with you,
I can say from experience, that spark will lead them this way eventually, either the dark side or the light side. And the best way is to guide them towards the light than the dark.
I agree, but if I can explain to them, show them what a life adventuring leads to, they may not go down that road at all.
I can speak from experience.
He's going out there. Looking at
Like I said, just think about it. I'm gonna compile the notes I've got, and we'll go from there. Overnight.
That's why I went for orphans instead of actually people with their families, because the orphans, if they have that spark, that's where they're going to go.
George, no one cares the dinos.
I didn't say that, bozo.
That was Aaron saying that.
Some acolyte of Serena, I swear.
That was Aaron saying that. Just bright green and red costume.
Trying to sign children up for this.
So, anyone else doing anything? Anyone else doing any other business?
I'm not signing up children for this. I'm signing up children for a school to learn.
Do they have
adults
an
to be
animal
better
in
than
here?
Yeah,
What's
it's
the job?
existing.
Do they have dogs?
You go check.
I like
You know they're
to
gonna turn their way
get a tracker,
anyway.
something that will scout around for me.
If they have that
So you
ability,
go
they
to a
will.
small little barn setup. You've got a little thing with some animals in them. It is a young human, looks to be late to mid-teens. Hey, welcome to Glicsville Steeds, where we pet you on the right mount for you.
I'm actually in the business for looking for a dog. So out.
Fluffernuffers.
I'm usually riding in front of the party, and I'd like something to aid me that's a little more perceptive.
That sounds boring. You don't get to go to the parties. You have to stay out front.
No, the caravan, but I ride in
The
the front.
caravan has parties and they don't invite you.
No, our party is the people I travel with me.
Oh, like it's the friends that we made along the way was the real treasure.
Yes.
That's stupid.
You got a dog or what?
I've got a couple dogs. I've got the fat little fuck right there. He points at a husky. And I've got that skinny little pupper right there, pointing at a bloodhound.
A bloodhound.
Doggy!
I think I'll take a bloodhound.
All right, a fluffy one.
No, that's not. That's
That's not a fluffy one.
Huskies are fluffy.
That's your fluffy, and that's a fluffy.
Yeah, that's a bloodhound.
Short hair.
Oh, I see. You were over there. You were there. No, I wrote it on my hand.
One's short hair, one's long hair.
Okay. Short hair.
Bloodhound.
Combine that one. Why am I writing that? Stupid. Fluffer, husky.
I hope it's not over a couple $100 gold for a dog. I said that out of character.
Okay. He's like, ooh.
No.
So
You're lucky it's 200 gold.
the skinny one. Dad said that if I got anything less than I have to make 80 gold today. Sold a cow to that guy for that. And sold a horse to that guy for that. And it sold 5 gold. That's a 6. 7 gold.
No problem.
All right.
Does it have a name or can I name it?
What's your name? What's your name? I don't think it has a name.
I'm gonna
Wait, that's a drink. This first. Wait, give that to the customer first. Fuck! What's your name? He wants to be called Jeff.
Jeff. Jeff.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
I told him! No! I will not clean up your shit anymore. His job now. No. No, you cannot eat my homework. You need his shoes. Leave my shoes alone. No. Yes, you are a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No. No. When will it stop? I don't know. Go away. He's yours now.
Come here, boy.
Take the dog.
I'll call it over and roll.
I fluffer enough for
I'm gonna roll animal handling.
Go.
I got an 11 plus 6.
He comes running over to you and puts your head in. The little boy's just staring intently at the husky talking to him. He like scritches behind the ear.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yes. Yeah, ear.
I'll scratch him behind.
And he likes when you tickle his left foot. I don't fucking know.
And I'll offer
I mean about being a fluffer enough.
I'll offer him some dry beef.
He takes it and eats it. Then, sure. Oh, take this too. And he throws you a collar.
I'll put the collar on him, but I'm not gonna leash him around.
You put the collar on him, and as you click it closed, little runes. And
I'll
start
try to
sparking around him.
ingrain it in the dog that you stay with me.
Little runes start sparking around the dog, around the collar.
Okay.
And the dog kind of winces back a little bit before standing at attention. Then walking right up next to you, just sitting by your foot.
Right on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you want us?
You are very fluffy. How did you get to be so fluffy?
He's still talking to the dog.
Wait, does this work on things other than dogs? Hold on, I'll be right back, fluffer nuffer. Give me a horse! You see this run across the table. Then you hear a voice from inside the little room outside. Did you drink that fucking potion again, you idiot? It was for the customer. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yes, Susan. Yes, that is a very lovely name for a horse. You're very pretty. That works on horses. I made a gold. Wait, no, I didn't make a gold. I only sold it for 6 gold like you told me to. What are you doing? So this kid just runs around talking to different animals.
I pull out a steak and I give it to the dog.
Cool. You're gonna give my dog a steak.
He does not react as you pull out a steak.
Oh, give it to me.
I give it to him.
He's trained.
I'll give it to the dog.
How do you give it to him?
Just a piece. So I'm gonna give him
You
a
just
whole
hold it a
steak.
piece out?
Yeah.
He doesn't respond.
Eat it, boy. Oh, I can command him to the letter. Not forced it. If he wants to eat it. I don't want him to puke.
As you guys are walking down the road away, where you guys at?
Spectrum. Doing
No, I'll follow you guys.
I just returned back to the end. There's no point in wandering around. I have to go to the end and just
I'm going to
rest and relax, meditate.
do my prayers.
As you're out wandering, this young human kid comes running past you, stops, looks at you. Are you human or are you bird? What are you? You're a human. Have you seen any rats? I've not tried them. They were like 5 minutes. No? Fuck. And he runs.
He's talking to rats and animals.
I'm gonna wander after this child.
You follow him. He's just running down roads yelling, have you seen a rat? Have you seen a rat? Have you seen a rat? Just darting.
Do I
different
see any
directions.
rats?
Roll perception.
You know what they say, give it to the child and he's being a crackhead. 16.
You look around, you see a rat off in the corner in a little shaded spot just nibbling on a piece of food. You roll a dexterity check. As you're walking down the road with your dog, you see this kid just run past you. I gotta try something! And he just both past you. You see him and just snatch it.
Child, I have a rat.
Oh! He turns and comes running excuse you to stop in front of you. Hello, Mr. Rat. Haha, that's so cool! Yes, sir. Yes, there's a smelling man holding you. Yes. No. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. No. No. No.
No.
No.
He breaks his head.
Do you want to see him going for the rat?
Yeah, see,
I want him
he
to
reaches
throw
like,
that away.
no, at first he just goes like that and holds your hand. And then he reaches up like he's petting the head. And then he just grabs and twists.
It snaps it.
And he just slowly walks away with his head down.
What was that for, child?
Rats are evil. Rats are evil.
Rats are
They're
evil.
He's just walking away.
Did he just kill the rat? Is that what I'm hearing?
Kill the rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
He seems
What?
true.
I'm gonna
Why
follow
is that
you.
kid in charge of an animal shop?
It's very clearly disturbed.
He walks back towards the edge of town, walks on the table and just sits down on a little stool, head down.
He's scared of rat.
Oh, fuck. Dad, we need to buy some rat poison. We need to buy a lot of rat poison. I don't want to do that again. That was a bad idea.
I'm gonna wander out. Let's see if I can go find his dad.
This dad, you can see he's talking into the house as he's talking to his dad.
I'm gonna walk over to his dad.
The dad, yeah, I'm gonna help you. An older, balding human man walks out. What can I do for you, pal?
Is your child disturbed mentally?
Fuck you.
He was talking to a rat.
Yeah, we run a stable, and I buy potions of animal speaking because it makes it easier for the customers to commune with the animals when they first buy them. Makes that little transition period a little smoother. Dumbass Timmy keeps drinking the fucking potions instead of giving them to the customers like he's supposed to. And he just sold a dog to some dude in armor, looked like a knight. He sold a dog, and instead of giving the potion to the knight, you drank it again, you moron. I'm sorry. And probably spent the last hour talking to animals in the stables.
I just encountered him walking the street. He's looking for a rat. So I found him one to talk to.
Okay.
I didn't know that he wanted to talk to at first. I just found a rat for him. I figured he had a reason. He seemed very, very adamant he needed to find a rat.
Rats are evil, don't trust them!
He started saying that under his breath after he walked away, after snapping this rat's neck.
Get in here.
And has not said anything since other than
Yes,
rats
sir.
are
Sir,
evil.
sir, yes, sir. And he kind of kicks them, not hard, but like kicks them, pushes them inside the house. I'll deal with it. Anything else I can help you with?
Maybe be careful hitting your child.
Door slammed and you hear
Maybe not.
followed by a
Do I hear anything after that?
nope.
He is not that kid.
I want to go hunt him down. I want to go look for him.
You find money, that's simple. Where he's been.
Hey, you're a religious man. You seem to know about doing what's right.
Yes.
Um,
Let's go behind Steven's kid.
there's a father, I believe he's a stableman. Seems to have hit his kid pretty fucking hard. And this kid does not seem entirely mentally okay. You're a religious man. I feel like you might. I'm gonna leave this in your warehouse, and I'm just gonna continue wandering the town. Unless you need anything.
I'm gonna find the stables.
I see one of the stables.
Uh-oh, Stairs man.
It's easy enough. You go.
Talk to the father first.
Well, he's gonna. Is that the
I'm
same?
not there, so.
You go, you find the stables, the gate is locked and latched, and there's a sign that says closed for family business. But the main housing part's still there. So there's the wider stable, this is like open pen, and there's a little house attached to it with a front door.
Front door.
Yeah.
Greetings. My name is Modian Lucen.
Greetings, Modi and Lucien.
I am. You have a moment to talk?
The child might need some mental healing.
Yeah, give me a minute. You hear some shuffling, and the door swings open. How can I help you, Modian?
Yes, a friend of mine encountered your son earlier, and I'm under the impression that your son may need some assistance.
He's just sleeping off the effects of a potion he shouldn't have drank.
Do you mind if I talk to him? Take a
He's
look at him?
sleeping, like I said. He's
I can take a look at him while he's sleeping. I'm a healer.
He's fine. He doesn't
I
need
can be
to
able to
just
assist.
needs to rest. He's done this before. Needs to stop fucking drinking potions. They're bad for you.
Yeah, we're talking about our Lord and Savior not using our child.
Because eventually the kid's gotta fucking learn. You'll learn by being told not to do the thing, and when you do the thing, you get punished, and eventually the punishment should lead you not to do the thing.
But some people are a little slow in learning.
He's a bright fucking kid who's doing good in school before the school burned to the fucking ground. And we haven't gotten a school rebuilt yet. So he helps me in the stables. And for whatever fucking reason, I don't know if it's the manure or just baking in the sun or just fucking teenagers being stupid, he doesn't listen. You know, do you have kids?
It could be a medical condition. Do you mind if I just
Do
take a look
you
at
have
him?
kids?
No, I do not.
Teenagers don't listen, man. It happens. You just gotta smack the sense into them and they'll get it together.
Waters tells us that we should not smack the children, that there are better ways than abuse.
Who the fuck is Warren? Isn't that an animal up in the fucking deep
Not a
north?
great explorer of the time.
One of the greatest.
Those are the fucking creatures in the beyond, aren't they?
No, he's a great healer, a great prophet of Serena.
Walruses are great healers?
Walrus. No walrus.
Alright, I heard the same thing twice.
This guy's not
A great
smart.
being that I know. A great man that I study his word.
Okay.
Again, though, do you mind if I just take a quick look at your child to...
If I say no, are you gonna go away?
No.
No,
I
I
guess I'll
don't know.
go away. I'm trying to go with your child.
It's not what I asked.
I know what you asked. I'm telling you. You take a quick look at your child. I'm
Oh,
going to confirm for myself that he's okay, and then I will leave.
he steps back and pushes the door open,
Well, I can take a look.
closes the door before you can follow.
I'm not tempted.
I'm not gonna do it
I'm just gonna
again.
wait outside.
He points to a back room.
What was your name, sir?
Jerry.
Gary? Nice to meet you, Gary.
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. Nice to meet you, Jerry.
Yeah,
Go to the back room.
not likewise. You find the kid just kind of dropped on the bed, like just splayed out in the bed.
Use that medicine to check him over. 22?
So I think the thing from Steve
You got
says,
detect disease.
you investigate.
Might be something going on with this money.
You investigation sometimes.
Passive perception 17. Alright. 20 what? 18?
22.
You check him over, he's unconscious. As you're kind of looking over, he has a large bruise on the side of his face.
Or what?
Kind of swelling already, the eyes.
I want to cast Detect Poison and Magic. I'm sorry, Poison Disease.
No poison, no diseases. Seem to be just out cold.
Abuse.
As you're casting your spell, you hear the distinctive sound of metal being drawn.
Right. Obviously,
Solo.
I'm gonna give him one more.
I appreciate that.
What, Cal?
So he's alone, isn't he?
Yeah.
The kid. Okay.
Well, no, he's with the dad and the kid in a room.
Well, I'll wonder if any of us were there too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the closest one and I'm outside, so.
I want to cast Healing Word on him.
Healing word.
Roll all these dice.
So the 15 hit?
He hit you.
Sorry, 16.
It doesn't matter, yes.
Oh.
So for cast spell hits me.
Casting it. You just fall off first, but you're looking for nice. Just for that bloody.
That's for first. 3 and
This is the thing that I was doing.
12 plus.
I think it's a 1d6.
I guess this sounds about right. 12,
You heard him draw his all.
12, 18 points.
So as you lay your hands on the child, the swallow goes down, and it blinks as his eye reopens. And just as he starts to set up, you feel a knife stick into your left bicep. Thank you.
Ouch.
Bicep. And you feel as you take 3 points of damage, as you just feel a slice.
There's no commotion, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm sure there's about to be.
I'm sure there's about to be.
Smited.
The stinking fucking clerics in my house tell me how to raise my goddamn child.
I wasn't telling you how to raise your child.
He's
I was trying to help you.
dagger in his hand. Well, Jen, need your fucking help. And are you doing anything?
Am I doing anything? You just stabbed me.
I'm gonna heal myself and bitch.
So did he
it?
hit me the same? Did he stab me this?
Same arm.
Because I have my I gain health whenever I heal somebody.
You'd be back full health. It would have been simultaneous.
Okay, so I get 2 plus the spell's level, so I get 4 hit points back.
For healing him, you got healed. That's cool.
Yeah, I get 4 hit points back.
So he's not who sees his wound closing.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Wrong move! The moment he realized he bit off more than he could chew. Kind of like Daniel when I was explaining to him who Erebor was, that moment of, fuck.
Let me off my side.
Let it go, man. We got enough trouble here already.
Technically, we have no trouble here, actually.
Let it go.
Millions out for blood.
I know.
Now, you fucking stabbed me. I was healing the child. You fucking
I
stabbed
was
me.
gonna fucking need you here. Give me a lunge at you again.
Is there any commotion at
Oh,
this
you stabbed me.
point? Holy shit.
What did you get?
You're getting stabbed.
A 20.
20.
Oh shit.
Man knows how to stab properly.
And yeah. So 4 plus nothing total. 4 plus 0. You take 4 points damage as he stabs you again, this time right here. He finds a cheat in your armor and just gets you right there.
Did the razor
Well,
Outside, Aaron. Bring it out.
Are you gonna go do anything, right?
yeah, let's put down the road.
I'm gonna call for them to come over.
They
He
start
hears
your
it.
way, but they're not running.
Okay, that's fine. I will wait for them to get over before I do anything.
They're Modian.
Go outside, man.
Actually, I want to knock on the door kind of loudly.
No response. Or no response from him. You hear banging on the door.
I'm waiting to hear a crunch.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Dude!
Your staff appears next to him, or wherever you want it.
It's gonna be right next to him. Just swing around there a little bit and just sit right next to him.
Well,
I'm not gonna attack him with this. I'm just gonna make it appear. Now, unlock your door. Allow me to leave.
Allow me to leave.
If you press this any further,
He's gonna press
again,
it.
I worship Serena. I go for the healing. I will need to heal you when I'm done.
Divination.
I will heal you when
I will beat you within an inch of your life, and then I will make it better.
Again, we'll do this 7 times. Maybe then
heal him.
you'll learn your
Very
own.
intimidating.
Or do we need to go to the 9 mantras of Buddhism?
Come on.
We're gonna go to the 10th. A bitch is gonna get smacked.
He just backpedals out of the room. And you hear the door open, close, and
He opens it.
Walk out of the room.
living room's empty. There's a door out where you came and a door in the back. There's a door next to one where you're at and another one at the back.
You went and locked yourself in.
And dismiss my weapon, go check on the kid.
He's awake and just kind of sitting there just,
Ask him.
All right, my son.
yes, thank you.
Does your father beat you often?
Just when I deserve it, I didn't listen.
No child.
Did you drink the fucking potion and listen to the rats again?
You need to
The
not drink
ratatouille is
potions.
coming.
Ratatouille's coming.
The only pizza I don't listen.
He doesn't believe.
There's this big tall dude. He caught a rat for me. And I was talking to the rat. And the rat told me that Ratatouille was coming, and they were going to watch the world burn.
Oh, stop!
And the rat
Ratatouille might be the focus of the infection that's fucking the forest up.
Ratatouille is back. He was raised by adventurers, and he will help deal with the help of adventurers.
Oh God.
This might be the source of the infection.
Fucking Ratatouille needs to burn in hell and stay gone. That's what needs to happen.
Ratatouille.
World history.
Religion.
Oops, that's what I'm asking. You remember a while back when your teammates served a god called Ratatouille?
Yeah, so I was
You met
Josh. That's all it was.
Had some clicks together, Josh and one of Michael's characters.
Yes.
Very loudly served this god of chaos.
Did they say when this Ratatouille is coming?
I told it was staring at me.
I killed it. It was
Big
scary.
man got mad and told Dad, and Dad told me I was going to rest for a bit.
Do you have any more of those potions by any chance?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of them. We
Can I have one?
give them to people who buy things. We don't use them when people buy things. They're in Dad's room in his closet.
Where's your bedroom at?
Next door down.
I'm gonna go to the next room down.
It's locked.
He's in it. He's scared.
Guards get there at this point.
I'm gonna knock again. I'm gonna explain to the guards. Hey,
You're knocking.
my friend's a cleric. There was a child. Seemed like there was something going wrong in his head or going on in his head, and so my friend came over here to check on him.
Turn on the potions again.
Move over and unlock the door.
Something like that.
Front door. Can I open all 2 bedroom door?
You tried.
But no, front door.
Yep.
Open it up.
As
I heard a
the
commotion.
door
I got
swings
some
open.
guards.
Well,
Swing
thank
open,
you.
there's 2 guards standing at the.
What happened?
I was tempted to kill the young boy.
There's a little bit of blood.
And his father stabbed me.
Ah!
I requested he not do that again. Open the door. He attacked me again. And I pulled forth my weapon and he ran away into, I believe, his bedroom.
Sounds like the sniveling coward. Excuse me, sir. The one of the guards starts trying to push past you.
These are the guards of the town. So.
Yeah, must have said.
They walk past, they kind of poke ahead into Timmy's room. He's awake. They walk to the next door and just, "I'll make this harder than it needs to be. Come on out."
Is this a common occurrence? Why is the child still here if this is a common occurrence?
We don't have a lot of resources at hand. He doesn't usually beat him too bad. We're aware it's a problem.
There's no CPS in this world.
We don't have the ability to just take someone's
That's what I'm
child.
hearing.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I know there's an old lady who runs an orphanage.
Yes.
She seems very protective.
Yeah,
Dude.
until Jerry shows up there and knocks her fucking head loose again.
Let me tell you, she hit me in the chest with a cane.
Yeah.
She seemed angry and she needed someone to take it on, so I offered. I personally have my money on her.
Yeah, she's lost before. I'm not
Oh,
trying to do that again.
well, that makes
We
me
made that mistake once. Then you hear voices getting raised inside the house. Last warning, the door's coming down on top of you, Jerry.
You mind if I take the child out of the house while this is going on?
Go for it.
I'm standing
Can
in
you
the
lead me
door.
to the child? I have no idea where the child is.
I'm going to point to the bedroom. I'm going to stand next to the door to the dance room.
The child kind of.
And the guard doesn't just kind of puts his hand up and walks back outside and leans in real close to the other guard. The guard walks down the road. You got 30 seconds.
You got 30 seconds.
Comes in the big child.
Watch as the guard takes breaks and go full sprint down the road. Reaches where they were setting up at the edge of the road. Grabs a small block about that big. Just looks like a solid piece of metal. With a hand on it, comes running back. You hear Jerry inside the room. No, fuck you! And guard comes in, hands the metal case, not this big. Goes, all right. Back up. Walks. He shakes in it. He sends out this far and large metal plate on the side. Rests it right up against the door. Pushes the button here. As spikes drop from the bottom side of it and plant into the ground. And the whole thing just rocks backwards and just... and the door just off the hinges slams into the back wall. Both guards go rushing in and just fucking tackle Gary, who's sitting behind the bed just like this, watching over the edge of the bed.
Star! World star!
The fucking wall.
Dog pile!
Before a mask is thrown over his head, ropes tied around, you hear metal clicking around him, and he's just fucking dragged out, completely hogtied. With a bat, kind of seems to be has a metallic shine, but there's a bag wrapped around his head.
I think that's a sign.
Hinged by his ankles, it got hornets inside the bag.
Hornets inside the bag.
The door slammed through. You can see a desk that used to be behind the door is just shattered against the far wall. The door's embedded about that far into the wall at an angle. Russ went and pushed the button on the ram. It both walk out.
What around your cabinets or anything in here?
There's a dresser that looks like it was leaning against the desk. It's just knocked over on the floor now.
Well, if the dresser says any potions in there.
Closets.
Pull it over, knock it over, and there's just this light green liquid pouring out of the floor. And one potion just sitting on top of the pile of broken glass.
Potion up.
A small light green little vial of that big.
The bag holding. Gonna walk out?
Where do you want the child?
I'm gonna take him to orphanage where there's at least children his age, hopefully.
You arrive at the orphanage, you watch as the guards drag him out and they go walk down out of the town.
Sure, you could.
He's gone.
Watch over this family.
They're kicking him out. Oh my God!
I'm gonna drop the child off. I'm gonna go back that way, yeah.
He's gonna follow
So
him.
you watch as Benkai pokes his head in, leave the child and goes, watch after him, I'll be right back. And then
To me?
you're just kind of into the general room.
I'm gonna say to the old lady specifically.
He's even talking to the old lady, to Rosie. And he disappears out of the door.
Yeah, because I've been visiting orphanages.
Roll insight.
I mean, if they need someone,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
fine.
you're just relaxing and waiting.
if they need someone evicted from
I'm
the town
trying not to
for
create
killing someone,
waves.
I will be the one who gets evicted from this
Where you
town.
I'm going back to the temple to do some more prayers.
As you want the temple, you see Benkai on a mission walking out of town.
I'm gonna wait.
He's just beeline straight out of town. What are you doing, Cal?
I'm gonna turn and follow him.
I don't even know anymore. Freaking, I just listened to a giant
Go with them.
You
freaking
see Marty and
episode
Benkai on a mission straight out of
in
town.
front of me.
Go with them, Psycho.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm gonna follow him.
Gone.
I don't want to be part of the
So you see
chaos.
Jim and Cal in tow, going up behind you. You're both walking out of town. So the group of four, you just beelining out of town. You walk past the merchant caravan, which says, "We leaving?"
Not yet. I'll leave tomorrow.
Okay. Did you
I'll meet you there.
He meant us. Oh no, that was Merchant Caravans.
Yeah.
I forgot we had Merchant Caravans with us. I'm distracted by this, man.
So you guys, full speed, you catch up to the guards in about 3 minutes. Still dragging him down the road, just walking down the side of the mountain.
Just follow him.
Following them. I'm gonna get a little closer.
One of them sits there and goes, "Can we help you?"
What are you gonna do with him?
Debating still.
If you just throw him out and he just keeps coming back,
Yeah, no, no.
No, he's not going.
I can take care of him. If you, that way your guards still
Can't
look
turn and walk
good.
away.
Your guards will still look good, but
Can't
he
walk away.
deserves it. I'm gonna grab him and continue walking as far a few hours at
What are you
least.
gonna do?
He's gonna kill him.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Tom?
I think you know.
I think you know.
Do not kill him.
He beats his job. We're gonna be at an impasse if you try and stop me.
We are not
I'll
judge,
protect you
jury, and
from
executioner.
There you go.
Ha!
Turn him into the authorities.
Not judge, jury, executioner, turn into the authorities.
The stories we're fine with it. That's the problem.
The
The authorities handed him over to me.
Let the
knowing
authorities
what the
do
plan
it.
was. The authorities handed him over knowing what the plan was. It was their plan too. I'm almost positive. There's only one reason they're walking this far out of nowhere.
Cal stomps the ground and goes, We were just talked about the adventurers being bad. Don't be bad.
I'm willing to bear this burden.
Cal.
Huh?
That looks like a character of Cal.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bear this burden if I need to.
Don't be bad.
It can give us bad names of adventurers if we're killing off town folk. No matter your
Exactly.
no matter how right you may feel you are,
Break his hand.
he is.
Break his hand. Smash his hands into mangled little stuff.
Just head back to town. It's okay.
Think of all the pets that are gonna not eat tonight because no one's there to work.
I can't in good conscience allow you to kill a man that's weaker than you. And trust me, this man is weaker than you.
In every respect.
I
Are the guards still within sight?
Yeah, welcome back up to the hill.
I have a quick question for you guys.
Has to be another way of handling
Yeah.
this.
Were you gonna kill him? Be honest with me for a second.
50-50.
What was the other 50?
Walk back to Pipler, throw them in one of their cells, let them rot.
Take him to the cells.
Depending how tired we are on the walk there.
God.
That was what, a 2-day journey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was when we had carts. And we'll bring him back with us.
He's going to the
Those
cells.
prisons were efficient. I will give you that.
We just don't walk back to the guard and stop you go. Can we have him back if you're bringing him back?
We're going to take
I'm
him
going to take him to
the cells.
Pipler.
Oh, you're headed to Pipler.
It's back the way we need to go.
Okay. Can we see him real quick?
Let him see him.
Oh, yeah.
He rolls him over, pulls the mask off. You deserve this. Pulls out a small little pink vial and pours it in his mouth. Puts the mask over his face.
What's that do?
Make him a little easier to transport.
Can you write a note or something so I can take it with me? I'm not entirely sure how the townsfolk and guards will take it as an adventure carrying in some dude who's unconscious and tied up.
Yeah, especially not there.
Yeah.
Is that going to kill him?
No, just knock him out for a while.
I was going to do the other half of your 50-50,
You got about
but
72 hours.
I'd rather not have to fight a few other people for trying to do that other half of your 50-50.
So make your guys' way out. I'll have a signed letter for you from the captain.
Will do.
Thank you.
If he comes to go after this child again anytime over here, I'm killing him on the spot.
I'm killing him on as well.
Is that fine with you guys? I understand he's under the effects of potion. I will accept-
Head bow. No, murder is not okay. We are guards of the city. It is our sacred duty to uphold the powers in Glicsville. No murder that is not sanctioned by mighty Glitz can be carried out here.
I will accept you evicting me from the town and or having to label me as a criminal, if it comes down to it.
Unfortunately, we're unable to evict you without proof of a crime committed.
We don't
Are you going to
know.
report me if this happens, if he tries something with the kid again?
Report you for what?
I'm going to lean over and shake his hand. I like you a lot. I'm going to give him a gold. I'm going to give him both 5 gold each.
Okay, and they go back to their positions on the road.
5 gold each.
Pipler.
Are we the baddies?
If he makes it to Pipler. No, he was beating his child. This is a common occurrence, apparently. I refuse to be the bad guy
So
here.
take the child away. Don't just execute the dude.
They tried that and it failed.
Who's the next one after?
He took the child back forcefully.
And the lady that runs the orphanage had to fight and she lost.
There's a reason the guards themselves said it was a 50-50 chance they were going to kill him on the way.
Yeah.
We are not the bad guys if I had killed him here. The guards aren't even willing to arrest us because of how bad it is. I won't win the party. They were willing to kill a man.
You did. I did.
I'm aware.
I did.
Our Wednesday game, I murdered someone for being a child, or for being an awful fucking parent.
Burger.
I'm going to look over at Modian and say there's a 50-50 chance he makes it. There's a 50-50 he doesn't.
It's in the hands of the gods.
Yeah, she stole all the
Good answer.
And
And I'm about to be his god.
Person. And I kind of tortured and murdered her.
Even the whole town
Torture
knew
and
she was
murder.
a horrible person.
The whole town agrees with
But
us here.
she
Yeah.
didn't do anything illegal.
So that's where the Land of Adventurers comes in. You don't have to do illegal to find the area of adventuring.
But there's a good part too.
So yeah.
Here's that mess with the
Anyone else have any business to say out?
Nope.
No.
Just let me finish my business.
He's ignoring it at this point.
Okay.
He's ready to go. Whatever the fuck gets you guys going, he doesn't care.
No, nothing.
Oh, sorry. I get
What's that?
names.
I'm here.
You hear, as night comes, you hear, you've done a good deed today. You're on the right track. Fuck the evil. Purge the evil.
Purge the evil.
A lot of ways that can be taken, man. Nah, I told me the 50-50.
Protect the innocent at all costs.
It's so wide.
And his presence fades for a moment before you feel it again. You found my vein. Good.
I love that when you do that. That's hilarious.
I will give you boons to help you in your quest. But as soon as you're done delivering these merchants, you need to find more. There are 2 more artifacts left for you to claim. You need to find one by the month's end.
Damn, I see how it is.
At least make some ground on finding it. You were gifted 1. You still have 2 to go. You can't be hoping to be lucky enough for the other 2 to just fall into your lap.
Man, I've been trying.
Try harder. Find them. And his presence fades.
Would the artifact maybe be what's inside the forest?
Yes.
I doubt it, but maybe.
Woody's got clues about the infection.
And I apparently have a month or I'm about to get fucked up.
And we learned about rabbits.
You know, +1 damage to your Eldritch Blasts. It's your Warlock staple, man.
I'm aware. I do.
And Ratatouille must die.
Hey, fuck Ratatouille. He can do everything he wants at this point. I'm
So, you guys all head to bed. Wake up the next morning. As you guys leave, you can see the steeds across the street from you is roped off, and there's about 10 guards there putting leashes on different animals and trying to pull them.
Do anything look like a captain?
I'm sorry.
Roll a perception. What? Okay. No, they all look to seem to have the same ranks on them.
Did you see the guy from yesterday?
Yeah, he's one of the ones there.
You said to come see you before we left.
Are you on your way out right now?
Yeah.
Around where at?
No, we have a little bit of a meeting to do at the orphanage.
Oh, that's right. You said orphanage.
Give me a little bit, trying to figure out what to do with all these animals that some people left for us to deal with.
Would you like to know?
I don't know what the fuck we're doing tomorrow. We're trying to tie them all up and get them going.
I would like to
There's the
help.
pros and cons to the situation.
I can help.
Thank you. We just help us tie stuff up for now.
I have animal handling and I'm good for, well, worse.
Well, as I can.
19 plus
There's an animal handling.
6.
Unless you know that. No.
19 plus 6, 25.
So yeah, you guys spend the better part of the morning helping wrangle animals and pretty much do your best to get them led. Where do you go? What are you doing? Cleric boys?
Just doing prayers, as usual.
First. Cal?
I'm just following along.
Do you know anything about animals, Cal?
Do I? I mean, I was raised in the forest, but
I'm
But
talking
they're
about
above
animals.
the car's pin.
I
is
do
the-
animal handling. Yes, actually,
Help us with the animals over here.
absolutely.
Cal's going to help with the animals.
Mike, as you're making your way back to the orphanage, you hear a town crier. New issue of the newspaper out. New issue of the newspaper. Visit Tertullian's maps. And he's just kind of running up and down the roads.
How much?
1 golden issue.
Pay my gold.
That's expensive.
It is expensive.
He hands you a rolled up piece of paper.
It's a kid, bro. A kid selling it,
This
right?
one.
Yeah,
Yes, that one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna barter with a kid.
yeah.
You gotta watch the money.
I might take a newspaper. I'm also, what is going on? Just walk around talking to merchants and see if anyone heard of Ushkan's artifacts. Know anything about it. Anyone who looks magical, I don't ask them to. I don't ask the cleric. I can't even give them a deadline. Fuck me. That is a sharp deadline. 1 fucking month.
Oh lord.
There's no fucking way we can make it in a month. You ass.
One of them tells you they heard rumors that someone was coming from the west to the east, that it had some legendary reps. Last heard they're in Florida, florals, but we're headed east for a boat.
Oh.
They're headed east looking for boats. So they're headed this way, this way.
Using that one, man.
I remember the butcher murder. I don't know the terrorist attack on Loderon though.
I better look good in this new
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Cute.
These are the first 3 that I made.
But that was 2 months ago that you showed
What
me
is
there.
therapy related? Sleep into like
Was it gonna be today he was heard that he was across the fucking country?
No, but
Bitch.
I don't know.
Were you here in March of 2023? Were you here in March of 2023 or before?
Like physically me?
Yeah.
No?
Almost
Then
made
you're
it far
at
enough.
this.
Oh no, I meant the newest edition. The newest
First
ones.
edition.
I better be looked at good. I
It
did good.
looked like a new edition. Looks like an old
Technically,
edition.
he's the only
The one
one
that's on.
in the new edition.
Technically, he's the only one mentioned in this one.
Jesus.
I don't see anything about the other missions going on. This is only the missions we've been on.
What was that for?
I don't want to be in this newspaper for murdering me, man. You guys as journalists
You make it
follow
bad.
issues not good.
You make it back. So, what'd you
Little
decide?
crackhead.
I still think it would be better to set them on the right path than have them try to find their own path, which could lead
I agree.
in a darker path.
I agree, but there's 2 different paths that lead you this right path that you're hoping for. Which one did you decide on?
Just the little halfling behind a tree. with the-
I think I'm going to send them all to Alvin, however much that costs me.
Good. It was very accurate. Decided you to stack the paperwork with an approved stamp on each one.
I know.
And go ahead.
And then we are going to leave town. I will take the kids and say, come on, we're going to go find a place where you're going to get fed real well.
And learn the right
He's
way.
doing all that.
Not a whole bunch of sugar, though.
Wanna kill the kids.
Oh, me?
The
God, they like
female gnome,
candy.
female gnome, Brina Hallmark.
I am essentially going to be your adoptive parent, but I'm going to send you to basically a boarding
Take
school where
progress.
you really get fed well, you'll get taken care of well, and you'll learn to keep safe. What's the first one?
Brina Hallmark.
And that's the gnome or the goblin?
Female gnome.
Rena. It's a girl?
Age?
4, right?
We'll say 5.
5.
Okay.
Children for guild. Training.
Just put them in your inventory. Put them in the bag before them.
Stop.
They
S.3.
can't put living things in bags of holding.
Well, you can. They just won't be living much longer.
No,
Name
no,
generator over there, isn't it?
no.
He's doing a name generator, isn't
Of course, names are my weak point.
it?
Stop. He is 9 and a young boy.
Goblin.
Stop.
Just so you're aware, he's weakened.
And while he's doing all that, I'm gonna ask her if she doesn't know anything about this ratatouille.
Religion.
Huh?
Religion.
I got something. He's a little bitch.
So do I create character sheets to build them on?
I said I got this.
If you're just dropping them off the nearest here or there, no. Yours are headed back to
That
Pipler
kid
now.
told you.
No, I
about
keep
it.
my word, so.
David, that kid told you.
But if you want to mock something up for them just so that it's on file, she's going to be an artificer. He's going to be a rogue. Okay. Not much. It's a new god found on Dumb Luck and one rat's will to not die.
What's that?
Found on Dumb Luck and one rat's will to not die.
He was a strong fucking rat.
Group of adventurers couldn't even manage to kill a rat, and then decided that it was worthy of godhood and prayed to it with all of their might. And this little rat ascended. He's chaos, god of chaos. Those that worship him claim that he is benevolent and good and kind and means well, but he is just chaos.
Some other people took a little while.
Why did he want to talk to a rat so bad?
Because we want to talk animals.
It was that he had had to go to talk to Hamilton.
I wanted to
One
use
rats.
that on
Yeah. He wanted to know what rats could say and was horrified at the answer.
Didn't like
See,
it.
this dad's argument's falling apart more and more with everything you say, because, like, he may have had these potions before. How come he didn't do this before?
Because he gets distracted like he was with him. Got distracted talking to animals in the stables.
Yeah, I'm kind of social when it comes to the kids and reels.
Be weary.
Weird.
Many of followers,
Gotta find out what's going on.
they don't ever do well, as you've already seen. Some of them can be kind, some of them believe the falsehoods and push for the falsehoods. But
Is this rat shooting actual events?
we,
You can't talk that the rats are waiting for the world to end and they're taking over.
it might be, it's what
They're
he's
gonna
pushing
take
for.
it
He's
over.
pushing for utter chaos. But he's still weak. We are given power by our followers. The followers are few, but growing. I fear if they grow too much, that his plans may come to fruition.
Kill soldiers. Don't dare saying that.
Those followers, I'm afraid of what could happen if this rat gains traction.
I think his dad's one of those followers. I said, I think his dad's one of those followers. Simple solution.
It's just be wary around any of his followers. I don't.
Is there any way to tell their followers?
We have a
Any
mom.
way to tell you one of my followers?
You preach it from the rooftops, typically.
His followers are loud, but not always. Just listen. Don't murder. Just, if you can make them see reason, the less that believe, the less power he'll have.
Thank you.
And if you get word that he's succeeding, stop it at all costs.
Will do.
The god of chaos is not a thing to be brushed off.
No.
The world's seen what Klaus wanted to do. I fear another evil god coming to power.
Thank you, my brothers.
Welcome, my child. Anything else?
I'm gonna find the rest. I'm gonna drive 5 minutes.
At this point, we're all starting to collect near the caravan.
Get the caravan ready. I'm getting on Baker Bed.
Yeah. They're on the, it's on the way to town. He's the last arriving as a goblin and a gnome in tow.
We need to talk. We have a problem. Mike, we need to talk. We have a problem.
What's that?
So, I don't know what you heard about last night, but this young stable boy that our friend purchased his dog from his dad had this potion that allows him to talk to animals. Well, it's supposed to be for the customer. The boy's not very bright, so he drank some of the potion to speak with animals. And he found out about a group of rats worshiping a rat god called Ratatouille.
Okay.
The boy was talking crazy talk about the rats are going to wanting chaos and disorder and take over the world and all that. I spoke to Serena, and he's not quite so crazy. This Ratatouille is apparently some worshippers, some adventurers couldn't kill a rat, so they started worshiping it. The rat ascended to godhood.
Oh God.
The rat is into chaos, so we need to be aware of their followers. Serena says it's best not to kill them at this point. But
Well, there's good counterweights for order,
if
but
there's
no, they overrun the societies.
if the rat god gets too powerful, she'd like him to do the Orthodox costs.
Oh, hell no.
And so we need to
As you
stop
say
that.
that, are you whispering or are you just talking?
I'm talking rather low tones. I don't want the kids to.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the guards that are kind of watching the room, not here.
sorry. Anyways, this Ratatouille could be along the same lines of other chaos gods.
Lovely.
So she said if we hear you start getting too powerful, we should stop his followers by any means possible.
Okay.
Rat killer.
So just so you're aware.
So it sounds like it just needs to exterminate some rats. I don't think too many caravans or customers or even patrons of homes will complain too much about that one.
But it's not just the rats; it's the people that we have to watch out for.
Yeah,
There's people like you, like
people
clerics
who
of them.
follow a rat.
There's people like you guys, clerics and paladins of them. Is that what you mean?
Well, I'm sure there are. There's all sorts of.
That's kind of disturbing.
But also just acolytes and followers.
There's all sorts
The
of
people that come and just listen.
minions.
That aren't avatars.
There's all sorts of minions and
We're
worshippers
outsiders.
without being or Dranger or Druid or anything.
So is Serena sponsoring a crusade?
Sponsor Crusade didn't quite come up for those words.
Let me see here. One religious faction fighting another religious.
But-
That sounds like a crusade to me
I
from
mean, if
an
one-
unaffiliated standpoint.
If one of those crusade sides only all about chaos, the crusade does stand as a not necessarily a bad thing.
He knows that.
Okay, so what you're referring to is a jihad at this point.
Mike, we don't know no big words.
A
I can specifically tell you I do not. No.
Oh, jihad.
jihad is a holy war to eradicate another side.
Whoa, and say all that.
If we can prevent it from getting to that point, if we can get these followers to listen to
Better to
reason,
find a god of order to contradict the god of chaos?
You know any?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, I know the All-Father's kind of for both sides. Maybe he might know one side.
I don't
that's
think my
stronger than
God's
the
the
other.
order. He's a minotaur. I need to
Yeah, I think that one's too much on the side of order. He's a little too much on the side of chaos a little bit there.
Borderline fucking crazy at the end of his life.
Right?
To be fair, he went through some fucking brutal wars.
That was your
It was Curtis of the game.
first game, right? Yeah.
That was the fucking Mind Flayer war that we were going through.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Or, sorry, he called them other withers. Illithid and shit fucking with your brain. He was borderline crazy by the end of that war.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But God, was he a goddamn beast to fight.
Anything else? That's the most bullshit way possible. I think he was gone in the most bullshit way possible.
He works in the new campaign. Alright. So we'll call it there. Start with inspirational ones.
I'm cool.
Started with Ben Kai.
I can stare down at how high I'm flinching.
Yeah.
I'm always polite and respectful.
Yeah.
I hunt for some lost legendary artifacts,
Yeah.
and
Just fill out your background information. Take that with you for next week.
I'm full.
Okay. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves and help people in need. Responsibility to do what I must and obey just authority. My party loyalty and the sick and injured and nature preservation. And my flaws are quick to draw steel and gather the best information before it turns into lost life.
You're kind of battling against that a whole lot more, so I don't know how well that flaw is going to hold up for much longer.
Yeah. I have to write a new flaw.
I'm gonna get past your flaw, yeah.
Might want to sit there and reword that to being your flaw is you take people too much at their benefit before actually realizing, oh, maybe I should have struck.
Yeah.
So it could swing to the far other end.
Yeah.
Now I'm too nice.
Correct.
Okay.
That's just an idea, though.
Let's say 2 points.
Thank you. I got 6.
Cal?
I'm full.
Full of shit. Alright. Thanks,
We haven't
everybody.
really had any real fights that
Yeah.